Hey, what is up, guys? Steve here, and it is time to start another stream. As always, we got Speedrunner0218 with us, and special guest for the first time on these crystal runs, we have Ike the Killer.
The first time in Crystal. This is gonna be good.
I shit you not, Ike. This was insane. I said for the first time, and then music popped up, and it was an ad playing on your stream, and it was dung, 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 and then you started to talk. It's almost as if we planned it out.
Right.
The showrunner.
Yep. Yeah, I can't wait to start doing crystal backports with a third person again, since Scott quit doing them with us, which is sad.
Sad noises.
World's
This
smallest
run
violin.
is going to go so smooth playing. Although I've not been a fan of these Gen 9 Pokemon that start with iron in the name, they have performed pretty okay.
This one starts with roar.
I think
I
Iron
like it.
Hands wasn't too good though.
Let me look at my leaderboard.
It was kind of slow, but it got Swords Dance. So it was probably decent in some capacity.
Hariyama's
I want-
33rd place for me, which is kind of low. Where's Iron Hands?
I don't remember doing Hariyama. You sure that wasn't Iron Hands?
You did
My
Hariyama in Gen 2.
leaderboard does not have iron. I think we did it in red and blue.
Yeah, we did that in Gen 1 because I did not play Gen 2.
Yeah, I thought you
Okay.
said Iron Hands in Gen 2. I'm like, I don't remember playing Iron Hands in Gen
I
2.
thought we did too. It must have been Hariyama.
It
must
was.
have been.
Hariyama's on my leaderboard. Hariyama, I remember, did not do that good. If I remember correctly, all of the moves we start with have very low PP and aren't that accurate.
Okay, well then I guess we haven't really done any of the Gen 9 paradoxes in Gen 2 as far as I can recall.
No, we've done a couple. Does Miraidon count? Or does it need to be one of those paradoxes?
I guess technically it is.
Let's see.
Spoiler.
Oh.
It's spoilers, but I guess it is.
Oh, actually, we have not played a paradox Pokemon in Crystal.
Yeah,
Not
it's
seeing
just
any.
that I just don't recall playing them. Regardless, I imagine it shouldn't be too difficult. Unlike Gen 1, we do not get access to very early Thunderbolt, very early Ice Beam, and have badge boosting moves. There's a little bit more strategy involved in Gen 2, which
Plus
is
custom
very fun.
moves.
Plus, Ike has the self-imposed rule of no rest, which probably shouldn't come up with the Elite Four, because that usually only happens for very bad Pokemon. But if he doesn't use rest for at least Red, oh boy, he could be in trouble.
I
Didn't
will try not to, but
didn't Ike say he was gonna have a rule where he would only allow it for red, but no one else?
yeah, that's my goal. And so far, I've been doing that in my Gen 2 runs so far.
And
but
quite frankly, unless you play something that's essentially not fully evolved, that shouldn't be too much of an issue. I can't recall ever needing rest for Lance or
I
anybody
have
else.
a few times.
if you don't have an hidden power ice or something, the Dragonites can be very annoying sometimes, I think.
Here's the thing. One of the things when you play these backports and you learn the whole shiny version thing, you pretty much are stuck with Hidden Power Dragon. You're thinking, oh, Hidden Power Dragon, that's gonna make Lance always a 2-shot, like no matter what on those Dragonites. And then you find out Hidden Power is actually not that strong.
No. It's only good if it hits 4 times, so you really need it for steel types, basically. Even in Gen 3, it's kind of the same.
Also,
Yeah, so-
technically,
So that.
technically, shinies in Gen 2 can have 2 hidden power typings. Depending on the stats, it could also get hidden power grass.
Super useful.
Right.
Oh god.
Actually, for our backports,
Okay.
though, everything is shiny except ourselves. So we have perfect stats, but the opponents do not. So effectively, we're hidden power dark every single run, which is not really that useful. It could help for Morty, though, if you need it.
Oh right, I forgot about that.
Yeah. For those of you who don't remember, for our backport specifically, we don't ban hidden power. It's just we make it the same one every time. So that way, for every backport, we're like, oh, should we do this one or should we do that hidden power or should we do this one?
Yeah.
Yep. and
Besides,
that's
a lot
why
of the
on my stream
backports aren't
starting
going to need
soon,
it.
It shows up Hidden Power and then Dark type.
Besides, a lot of
Never
these
gonna change,
backports
so-
don't really need it.
Thankfully.
Yeah. It pretty
We'll
much
try.
never comes up. And considering we start with Bite, that's pretty much just as strong
Yeah.
as Hidden Power, so it's not really going to be
Well,
relevant.
it's better because of the flinches, too.
Good chance, yeah.
Plus, Hidden Power is quite out of the way. I know Speed has started to not pick up that rare candy up there. 'cause
Yeah,
he
I
just says
haven't.
it's out of the way, but I still always pick it up every time.
I just view it as the equivalent of, like, the Mount Warder candy.
Oh,
Never picked those
speaking
up.
of, we were talking about hidden items earlier. Another easy hidden item that you can pick up, when you cut the tree to go towards the candy, right after Gyarados guy.
Yeah.
There, if you go to the right after the tree, like immediately right, there's just like nothing over there. But if you just talk to the random tree, there's a full restore. That's quite helpful.
I actually did get that in one of my previous runs. I don't think I used it.
Well, yeah,
I just noticed in
it
Gen
never comes
2,
up, but
Gen 2
you know.
is actually pretty generous with giving you healing items. I actually quit buying potions in Gen 2 entirely just because there's so many of them to pick up.
yeah, I mean, off the top of my head, you can get, I think, 3 potions, 3 super potions, 2 max potions, 1 hyper potion, 2 full restores, and like 4 full heals. Like,
Yeah, and
you
plus
can,
when
you
you
can pretty much handle everything for free.
Yeah, plus when I get to the league, I just go to the Mart guy, click right on the D-pad, and just buy 11 full restores. That'll be enough for the league, plus if I need any in Kanto, I can use one. It's less inputs, too, to just buy 11 versus 4. But anyway, I guess we should get started. I put my
Alright.
over-under at 105 to 108. I'm not too sure how this is
No
going to
idea
do.
what to expect. I have no idea what to expect in this game yet, so I cannot make any prediction.
Yeah.
All right, I got myself frame 5. Looks like
Ooh, frame 5.
Ugh, that's an ugly frame.
Ike's got the one with more drop shadow and speed's default.
Oops. Yeah, 5.
I don't know. Different frames in Gen 2 kind of distract me. It doesn't look right. All right, you ready?
I went with type 3.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. 3, 2, 1, go.
The time thing.
Okay, I need to restart.
Oh my god! Every single
hold on.
time we
No,
do
I
Crystal
I have to turn Rewas back on again because of the whole
Stadium.
yeah, stadium stream.
My god! Every time we do a Crystal Backport, somebody has to start over.
Hey, at least it was like 3 seconds in.
True, but it happens every single time.
It was supposed to be me. I was the noob here. You were
Yeah.
supposed to do this thing right.
It's okay. Hey, usually when you and Scott have to reset, it's like by the time we get to Falconer. This was like 2 seconds in.
All right. No, it was 4 seconds.
Okay.
All right, you two ready?
Yep.
Ike?
Yeah, I'm fine.
All right. 3, 2, 1, go. If somebody says they have to start over again, I swear to God.
No, it worked this time.
Also, if Ike's going to be doing this with us, I should probably change one of the rival names to Ike. I think I have it Speed, Steve, Scott, Austin. I should probably change Austin to Ike.
Right?
I'll make
As per
Ike's the
usual.
bottom one too, because so that way he has to do extra inputs.
Monster.
I do it to Steve. I
Oh,
make
God.
his the second name. Every time we do a race, he has to do one extra input.
Naming things in this game is hard.
Oh my.
It
That
kind of is,
back
yeah.
sprite is awesome.
I know, yeah. I there was a Gen 3 sprite I saw on DeviantArt, and I used it. There was another alternative sprite that like showed Roaring Moon like flying, but I didn't like that just because it made the body look so small, because this thing's wings are enormous. And fortunately that sprite had it like sitting down, kind of like Salamence.
Okay, I'm having some extremely bad encounter luck. I'm having like 7 encounters. I haven't even made it to Mr. Pokemon yet.
Neither have I. But isn't this the regular experience? I don't know. I'm so used to Scott Overlay doing these things for me.
No cheating encounters.
On the bright
No
side,
cheating.
this area with Mr. Pokemon is so much faster. Man, even with fast text, that area sucks.
Are any of you going to teach
Never
Sunny
cheat.
Day?
Sunny Day. Yeah,
Uh,
it boosts. Didn't you read what our ability is? It boosts our stats in the sun.
Also, Ike, don't get your feelings hurt, but I'm still naming the rival Steve in Run 1, but for Run 2, I'll name it Ike. It's just tradition. The second rival's always named Ike, because the guy just keeps stealing grass types, and apparently you love grass types.
Oh god. I'm so happy I can actually skip the tutorial in this game. It's like
it.
one quality of life change I wish it was in all the games, honestly.
The catching tutorial?
I think he likes you
Yeah.
can skip it.
Yeah.
Oh, thank god I was able to dodge some encounters. At least. No.
Also, there was a time in the past where I thought catching a Poliwag here would be better than the Dratini, because the Poliwag can learn Waterfall too, but the problem is you still have to catch a Strength user, and it really doesn't help anything. The Dratini's easy to get if you actually remember to get it. So I actually quit doing that.
You could just force a Sandry if you were Scott and get the cut and string guy, and even dig guy. Hey, I got a Poliwag.
Yeah, I know Scott
Right.
does Sandshrew. We never end up encountering it because apparently Sandshrew only spawn in the daytime.
Oh.
Hey, Bellsprout.
Hey, but I'm at night. I thought Bellsprout only
I guess
appeared at
Bellsprout
technically
appear
you
at
could
night,
do
yeah.
5
Oh.
p.m. so that way you'd have 1 hour of daylight.
Yeah, but will that be it? I mean, technically you could, yeah. Like, you could set it to, like, 3 p.m. or something, so it's nighttime by the time you get to
I
Kanto.
don't think anybody here plans on getting returned the moment you arrive in Goldenrod.
You can get return whether it's
True.
day or nighttime, as long as it's Sunday.
I didn't even
Right.
know it had to be
Dude,
Sunday,
how do you keep
actually.
mixing these up?
Oh, we have Dragon Rage?
You know what's funny? Like, I had to keep explaining to Steve for, like, 5 minutes the other day that he kept saying that, like, what was it? You said the He kept saying the TM for return was only obtainable on Saturdays.
Okay,
Saturday one.
that's an easy mix-up.
Yeah, but in the end, you were actually trying to say Monday. Like, how is that a mix-up? You're like, hey, I was trying to get returned, but
Because
it
my
ended up
brain
being
was thinking of
Saturday.
my brain was thinking of what day we were actually playing, and today is Saturday.
Yeah,
The real
Steve.
day, actually.
Yeah, Steve was like, oh man, I lost the opportunity to get return. It's Saturday now. So I'm like,
Steve
wait,
is
so you
just
went
one-
backwards in time? Like, what's going on here?
Steve is just one day ahead of us.
Man, I just love telling people no. I've told Professor Elm no. I told the aide no. Boy,
Wow, a
just
Wooper.
nobody can get a straight answer from my character.
Wait, Wooper could have learned strength. I could have coached that thing.
I don't like catching it
Yeah.
for Gen 2 because it doesn't learn Waterfall.
Oh, it doesn't. Okay, well,
It
I
doesn't-
guess that's kind of the same.
It does learn Waterfall in Gen 4 though.
Oh,
Do you ever just use the repel the moment you enter the cave?
I always
yeah,
do.
there's a repel there. I never picked that repel.
Well,
Oh,
I'm pretty
like
sure.
You're supposed to
Saber.
pick it up.
I'm pretty
yeah.
sure Scott doesn't though, because he wants the Sandshrew.
Yeah. Oh,
Also, I'm
whatever.
pretty sure even though you have to step into the grass for the repel, I think it's still worth it. Because it's a lot
Yeah,
less steps in the
definitely.
grass compared to an entire ass cave. Plus,
Yeah, in the cave I'm getting
try to
numbers.
prove me wrong, but I'm pretty sure the cave has a higher. I think the cave has a higher encounter rod than the grass.
Whoops.
It just
Not
feels
sure
like
about that,
It-
but it feels
Only
like it.
time I get encounters in that cave is if I need Swift.
Could we learn Swift?
Probably. Probably.
What number is it? Because
39.
I'm having a hard. No.
Okay.
No.
I ended up
Interesting.
skipping it, but even if we could learn it, I'm not really gonna go back for it. Flame Wheel will be just
If
fine.
it- If anybody thinks that's a mistake, just go to my stream starting suit at the very beginning of the stream, and if you see a move that's like 60 power normal, then by all means say, Steve, you're an idiot.
I said you're an idiot when you thought
I do
return
it
was
all
on
the time.
Saturday.
I rarely give Pokemon defense curl even when they have a defense move, and sometimes I forget to give Pokemon roar just because these are not moves that I typically just look for. So it's like, oh, they don't get it because I wasn't looking for it. Also, it's just a lot easier to compare moves with power to other moves with power.
Yeah, makes sense.
Is Ike streaming? Oh, yeah, I forgot to put it in the description, but Ike the Killer is streaming on Twitch.
Oh, darn it. I just realized. So I updated my description because I didn't have one set for Gen 2 with Ike on it. And I put his YouTube on there. My bad.
Yeah.
That's fine. I will upload it later then, but
Uh,
uh,
get rid of that. Yeah, it's twitch.tv/Ike the Killer.
I don't know if that was a good idea or not on my part, but I'll take it.
Hey, since we have Flame Wheel, are either of you going to fight the Paris trainer in the gym?
No.
No.
Everyone just has a fear of that guy for no reason.
I guess I'll be okay.
Dude, the guy's Beedrill takes less than half from Flame Wheel. Less than half.
I wouldn't know. I taught over it.
For
Flame
Headbutt?
Wheel's just so weak. Yeah, I taught over
I
Flame
got-
Wheel for Headbutt.
So wait, that means you still have Focus Energy, right?
No.
What did you... Oh, you must have taught over
Dragon
different
Breath,
moves than I
Bite,
did.
Dragon Rage, Headbutt.
Oh, I got rid of Dragon Breath a long time ago. I knew I'd never use it.
Oh god, Dragon Breath is
You
like
know,
my
like-
second best move. It's
Well,
it causes paralysis sometimes.
sometimes.
I don't know, I just see weak dragon move, bad special,
Yeah,
get
but,
rid of
but
it.
I don't look at it as weak dragon move. I look at it as weak neutral to everything move.
Yeah, I guess it probably wasn't the best idea to get rid of that. Not like I suffered from it.
Oh, interesting.
Oh, actually,
I've had
isn't the
so-
Psyduck like amazing for this?
That's so. The what?
The Psyduck isn't like amazing for catching.
Psyduck? Yeah. Psyduck's great because that means you can skip.
Well, I think he
Krabby.
meant, like, is it easy to catch? Because he said catch.
No, The
no,
Psyduck is
50
great because you can skip Krabby.
But I still need the Oddish or not? Does
Yeah.
it get cut? Oh, well, I got the Oddish anyway, I guess. But
No, I'm
it's
saying
fine.
you need the Oddish.
I still need the Oddish. Okay, thank God then.
Yeah,
It just means you get
Okay.
to skip the Krabby capture
Yeah.
because both
You can skip
Krabby
Dratini,
and
too.
Psyduck both learn Strength,
So-
Surf, and Whirlpool.
So I can skip Krabby now?
Yeah.
It lets you skip
Can
Dratini,
you-
too.
Oh,
I can
right.
skip Dratini too? Oh, God.
Yeah, Psyduck gets everything. It's awesome.
Oh, nice then.
One of the few water types in this game that gets everything. I know another one that can is Poliwhirl, but it's kind of annoying to
too.
encounter and catch.
Weird. I swear to God, I just told Bike Person no, but he gave it to me anyways. I must not have told him no.
You're just
Always
so
know.
used to it.
I guess this is still better.
And Dragon Rage is going to be so good in Crystal because of the lower levels.
Seems
actually-
pretty good, yeah.
I need to figure out where it starts to not be able to hit stuff. Oh, I
That's
don't know if
pretty
Ike
good.
knows about the underground super potion too.
Nope.
It's not too important. We don't want to be
That one's
confusing him
kinda
during the
hard
run.
to explain. You'd just kind of have to know.
I mean, I can always research these on his own time.
I could just tell him. Easier.
I mean, not like during the run.
It's so nice to be able to afford Abra. This is Gengar had to buy all the punches, and I had to like skip Abra.
Did you forget to get the charcoal?
Yes.
Both times?
The second run I didn't, but
Hey,
$5
oh,
grand
crap.
is not $9,000. Just so you know. What?
Hey.
Voltorb survived a headbutt? That's insane.
Isn't Voltorb's defense
No.
somewhat decent?
I don't think so.
Yeah. It kind of has good defense.
Hello,
Like it-
Bellsprout. You're too late.
Not particularly amazing or anything, but it's like decent.
But yeah, like,
Oh,
when I'm in the forest, if I already have a cut user, I won't even bother finding Psyduck. I just found a Psyduck. Psyduck
Fair.
can also the national park. I accidentally stepped in the grass.
Oh, that's hilarious.
I've actually encountered Psyduck here more often than the forest. I'm not even kidding. Because of how often I step into the grass. But yeah, if I already have a cut user, I don't even bother finding the Psyduck. It's only if I'm trying to find a cut user. Get rid of Flame Wheel.
Whitney's such a sore loser.
You already beat her?
It's okay though. She's not as much of a sore loser as Claire is.
Did you already beat her?
Yeah.
Oh.
wow.
I don't know how you're
I'm
ahead
having
of
a
me.
really good encounter and spinner stream.
I'm so slow in this game.
Where are you at, Ike?
I'm fighting Whitney now.
I'm about to do Sudowoodo Tree.
I think Steve came ahead of me since I caught that Psyduck.
I literally just I just played Crystal like a few days ago with Gengar, so I'm like
I'm
warmed
not
up.
Well, I'm sort of warmed up too. I technically played Crystal the other day. I was recording a video. Although I've been playing a lot of Yellow lately.
Not the yellow.
Hey, Ike, did you see my Onyx time?
Oh crap. Yeah. The
Yeah, and then
stupid Onyx in
yeah,
yellow.
and then Zealous Pawn's like, "Hey, Ike got sub hour with Onyx in Yellow," and I'm like, "How?"
by using bind. Basically, I'm being super lucky.
Do you effectively just got a 0 reset run?
I think I got some resets on Lorelei at some point. I think they were the only ones.
I mean,
think.
you get sub hour by just playing extremely optimally.
No, it's fine. I mean, Graveler got
Well-
like 50 something as well, so.
Well, that cannot be a consistent sub hour thing, though. That's
No,
extreme.
definitely.
That's extremely lucky.
Definitely. Yeah,
I thought my
definitely
Onyx
no.
run was really good.
No.
I actually,
Well, of course you can't.
yeah, I got my final runtime was like a 116.
Like, definitely not consistent at all. Definitely.
My yellow Onyx run was faster than Scott's Onyx run in Red and Blue.
Wow.
And Red and Blue is supposed to be the easier game.
Be careful,
Yeah,
level
it's
21,
definitely-
you get scary face, and I almost learned it over headbutt.
I already saw that and didn't do it. Because of these backports, I've gotten into the habit of always holding B after I select a move, just in case this happens.
Hey, that's what I do too.
Oh, when I was doing Crystal offline the other day, I tried to talk to the guy who gives you Surf, but I hadn't beaten all the girls yet, and I'm like, why aren't you giving me Surf?
So I just learned something. I got a flinch with Dragon Breath.
No, that's unlikely.
Are you sure about that? Are you sure the text isn't just so fast?
I just defeated the Haunter, and it said like it couldn't move.
Are you
You
sure it
sure you
didn't
didn't
just
use
use me
Bite?
look?
Or maybe I used Bite and it was a flinch, and I thought it was Dragon Breath.
Dude, the text
Yeah,
is
that's
so
a-
fast.
that's-
Whenever you say, hey, did this move just crit? And 9 out of 10 times it didn't. The text just moves so
Yeah,
fast.
I guess so.
Like, it looks far more likely, actually.
Thanks, Boss KO. I actually learned that when Speed said he had already hit level 21. I'm like, how? I'm further than you. And then I realized, oh, I didn't battle the Kimono girls yet.
Well, at least Bite one-shots these ghosts. To be fair, Scott's run in Red is quite unlucky on Lorelei. I mean, then again, I think how many resets? I think I had 7 resets on Lorelei. The whole key with Lorelei is you have to land 2 fissures, and you have to bind the Onyx, the Lapras, to half health and kill it with Rock Slide. That's the whole strat.
What I did.
Also, Ike, since you're using my overlay, in the bottom right-hand side, when you're in the overworld, there's a little thing that says R with a number by it. That's return.
The return, yeah.
And then the thing also says hidden power. So like for now, return says it's 73 and headbutt says 78. That's because of Whitney. But so right now return would be weaker than headbutt.
Okay.
Which is why I've mentioned I typically don't get return until after I've beaten Chuck.
I usually end up getting return during the rocket section, just because I don't want to have to fly to the Goldenrod
What
department
Ike
store.
said. I think return just it comes in handy too much to
Dude,
be waited that long.
Scott and I both went over this with you. You tend to have a huge bias with return. Like, you get
Yeah,
it
but
for Pokemon that
this
may
is-
not
but
even
that-
need it.
But my bias for return is for using return over other moves. This is using return when you need to use return. This is
Yeah,
just
but it doesn't
how
mean-
early do you want to use return?
Yeah, but the
Scott
problem is
also
with
has a
you
headbutt
is...
bias, so I don't want to hear it.
Well, the problem is, though, you end up getting return, like, far too early.
Yes, that is possible. Usually I teach it when it's only tiny bit more powerful than headbutt. That makes sense.
And
Okay, so I
usually
didn't
most...
need to catch the Krabby, right?
Okay. No. If you have Psyduck, you
Okay.
don't need either Krabby or Dratini.
Okay. That's good.
I don't do it every run, though. It's just if I get lucky.
Yeah, no, I just found it, so I can skip the rod and I can skip the catching thing. Okay.
I accidentally battled one extra trainer, and Speed and I are on the same trainer now.
Aerial Trainer?
No,
Encounter that
I'm
Sailor,
so
Steve.
behind.
I accidentally encountered like a very, very missable trainer.
Nice. Good for you.
That's nice for all of us.
Very missable, like not even spinner.
Hey, Steve,
I got all this.
hold on. Have you ever tried to... damn it. I need to surf in the water better. Have you ever tried to surf in the water to Cianwood and you accidentally talk to one of the rock smash boulders? Like, you
I don't know
go...
what you mean. You can't. There's no rock smash boulders in the water.
No, like, on the beach side. Like, when you're trying to run down to the water and
Oh.
you run in the rock. And you're spamming A
No,
on
that-
it.
That That literally can't happen.
It happens to me
Way
whenever I
outside.
go too far
I
left.
teach surf. When I teach surf, the moment I go up to the rock, so it's literally not possible. Or go up to the water. Like, I literally can't.
Is this shiny only? All of the enemy trainers use shinies. It's just a neat little thing. All right, finally our first backport move.
I just died to Machoke.
You did?
Yep.
I'm telling you, that Machoke... Wait, how did you die to the Machoke?
They have
Karate
karate chop
chop.
only, I think.
It never used Karate Chop on me.
Like, I think it's the only
Congratulations.
move it has.
That sounds like it was pretty lucky of you.
That sounds good for you.
If it makes you feel better, I never even saved.
Oh yeah. Well, neither did I, and that's why I had to manually die.
Oh god, it's
Oh,
really
Dynamic
low.
Punch. Darn it. Chuck actually missed his second Dynamic Punch, but then I hit myself.
Sounds like a solid strategy.
Oh, I didn't get the stupid thing.
There we go. I got a flinch into a Dynamic Miss.
I realized I've made a mistake. I have not picked up Dig. That was
Seriously, didn't get Dig?
correct.
Shame,
Correct.
shame.
I also have realized I have made another mistake.
Yeah.
I
We
did
forgot
not eat
supers.
Flame Wheel, and now I realize that's gonna come into play when I hit Jasmine.
Oh, I never thought of that, actually. I don't have Flame Wheel either. But then again, you
I was
could
cer-
just buy Fire Punch.
Where's Jasmine? I need to climb up again.
Also, the red Gyarados almost killed me.
Very bad menuing. Also, I thought there was a tree over here. I guess I was wrong about the location of that full restore that I was mentioning. It's after the two gates, and you go right. The full restore is there.
Yeah, I think once I beat Price, I'll probably fly to Goldenrod, get the candy while I'm there, and just go buy Fire Punch. May as well get Return while I'm there, too. Because I actually did never think of that for Jasmine.
It's kind of brutal.
You're welcome. I just saved you a lot of time.
Well, would you have remembered Fire Punch if I didn't say anything?
Yes, because I'm the one who said it out loud.
You're the one who said you'd get Dig out loud, and you never got it.
But again, I said it out loud, so I remembered.
Yeah, remember at the
remembered
start
that
of the
I
run,
forgot,
you said out
therefore I could
loud...
go get it.
Hey, remember earlier in the run, you said out loud, hey, of course I'd get Dig. It's going to be one of the best moves.
Uh-huh. And I remembered that I forgot.
Sure. And Ike, one thing you kind of have to admit is the instant text does make playing the crystal run a lot more bearable, because some parts of it just feel really slow.
Definitely.
Oh, Ike, how many times did you forget to talk to the Rocket Grunt for the password?
Oh, thankfully that's not been happening. But the first time it did happen a lot. After that, it just stopped happening.
I mean, there's
But
a thing
no,
that's...
I
Oh, sorry.
no, like I know for the next round because I was stomping a lot on Jasmine and it's not worth it. It's just better to come later. Yep.
Like, I see you're not using the bike.
Of course, I'm not using the bike here.
Just
Okay.
give it some time. He will.
I cannot use the bike there. It's crazy.
Dang it, I literally just talked about that protein, which I never pick up. And then because I talked about it, now I went to go get it.
I actually got it. I mean, usually with Pokegrass, usually a vitamin early on can get you a lot of stats. Oh, have you ever talked to one of the electrodes and you run away instead of defeating it by mistake?
But you have to beat them, I think.
You have to, but have
apparently
you ever
forgot one of
accidentally
the
ran away?
passwords.
Yeah.
Steve, did you
I
forget to
always go
talk to one of them?
Yeah.
Hey, Steve,
Yeah.
remember when you always keep telling
Oh
me,
my
like,
God,
every time I say it
the
out
one-
loud?
Oh, I did it twice. I just did it. Oh my.
Forgot the
I'm
other
just-
password?
I've punted this run. Yep. I talked to the wrong guy after already forgetting the password.
Remember earlier when I said, have you ever forgotten to talk to the rocket grunt, and then it happened? I speak things into existence.
Yep.
No, yeah, I really appreciate the instant text. Makes this thing.
Yeah, for the crystal
much
backports,
more-
like, even though the shiny frames cost time, the instant text still saves a huge amount of time in the end. Like, I think in a normal run,
Yeah.
if you were to compare the instant text with shinies versus no shinies, no instant text, it usually like 12, 15 minutes time save. And when you do 2 playthroughs, that's essentially half an hour.
Murkrow survived Dragon Claw. That's not right.
I almost never use that move because of how bad the special attack is.
Well, I don't have enough PP to just spam bite or headbutt on everything.
I mix in dig.
Bye.
Yeah. Yeah. That makes Not proud how I've handled this first run.
Don't worry, I'm here.
But I only have a small window where I'm better than you.
Nah. Made a lot of mistakes. Like, the only advantage is that I have the Psyduck. But that's
I have
obviously
that
not
too.
enough. Oh,
The
never
what?
mind then. The Psyduck, so I don't need to get the Dratini.
I mean,
Oh,
getting the
Psyduck.
Dratini is getting the Dratini is not too bad if you remember it. It's not having to catch the Krabby because you don't have to go out of your way for the good rod.
Come on. I lost a price.
Okay,
Hit by Blizzard.
I mean, to be fair, I did almost die to him. Then again, I
mean,
feel like
you're
my
a Dragon type.
oh, spoiler alert! At level 34, Fire Punch does less than half.
Crap.
I was expecting to do less than expected. Oh, come on. I lost the price again. He hit back-to-back Blizzards.
I think like the worst possible. In this case. Nah, this experience is obviously part of the run.
Also, to
How it works? What the hell is going on with me? I have suddenly forgotten the ice bottle in this gym. What? Okay, no, I think I remember now. It's supposed to be exactly this. Like suddenly I have
Yeah.
forgotten for a second.
also, I have returned now, but to be efficient on PowerPoints, I'm gonna use up all my headbutts first before I teach it. Because headbutt still one-shots the rocket grunts.
Why, Machop guy? Why? I'm already having a bad day.
Psychic. I don't think Psychic is really worth it, no. I was debating it, but I think I'd rather keep Fire Punch.
At least I didn't forget the medicine. Done that before.
Did you?
Well, Steve, remember
I've
the
done it
one
in the
time?
past.
Hey, oh, Ike, have you ever heard the legend of the flying Krabby? Yeah, it all began when one guy went to Cianwood, forgot the Spearow, and then the Krabby felt so bad it grew wings. And it flew him to the Spearow and could never fly again. It's out there
It's
somewhere.
a true story. It's out there. You have no idea where Flying Krabby is, but it's somewhere. Like Lugia, it watches over you. You don't, not Lugia, sorry, Ho-Oh. It waits for all the passerby ashes in the future, and then grants them immortal life. Although, I haven't watched the show, but since there aren't any memes about it, I'm gonna go ahead and say it's probably not happened. But if they make Ash age in a future season,
There are no more Ash in the anime, so no.
I know. No. I'm saying like there are new characters and they revisit Kanto
okay.
and then visit Ash. If he ages, I'm gonna be mad. You know, like how Ash went to go talk, like, you know, he went back for Brock, he went back for Misty. You know, if he ages at all, I will be mad.
You know what's interesting? I never watched any of the new anime seasons, but from what I've heard, the new season actually does have the main characters age by like 2 years.
Oh, you're telling me they've essentially done a reset?
They essentially did, yeah.
They did something right.
Having the main characters age? That's ridiculous.
Then again, remember, they probably never saw the Ho-Oh. You know how rare it is?
They did not become immortal like the Ho-Oh Ash.
Oh, you know what? Actually, I think they should just make that canon. Ash
At this point.
like literally everybody else except Ash ages. That should happen.
I got a reset on the Rival and the Underground. The Golbat kept hitting me in confusion so many times because it lives return.
Yeah, I figured. The fact I still don't have digs very much pisses me off.
You know what's funny though? On the next attempt, I won with more than half health, so that kind of showed that rival fight was very unlucky. Good thing I saved though.
Well, it's always unlucky. That's why you picked Golbat, because Golbat has what do you call it? High opportunity. This is what I call after playing in Stadium. There's Pokemon that are just strong, and then there's Pokemon that have high opportunity cost. What I say by high opportunity cost, Pokemon like Ampharos out there have Zap Cannon and Dynamic Punch, which on the surface, terrible. But in actuality, it has the highest chance of losing and the highest chance of winning.
Did you ever beat the Elite Four?
No.
Did Game Dev donate?
No. Apparently my stream crapped out yesterday and I just lost all the frames. Which, by the way, not happening today. So it was a one-off issue.
Didn't you say it was because you were screen sharing at the same time?
No. Oh, right. Okay, so that's what happened. So, I got a little notification on Discord saying, watch this ad, get 1 day of Discord like premium. So I did that. Premium. Or what? You know what it's called? I don't remember what it's called off the top of my head. You know, the whatever the Discord Nitro.
Yeah.
Okay, so you get 1 free day of Discord Nitro. Well, what happened was, because of that 1 day of Discord Nitro, instead of streaming to the person on Discord at like 720p 30 FPS, I was streaming at 1440p 60 FPS, which for math people out there is probably like 6 times as hard. Maybe 6 times, probably about 6 times as hard as. So essentially, you know, I was streaming on Discord, you know, significantly more.
I actually pay for Discord Nitro.
How much?
It's very helpful. For
how much is it? I actually can't remember. I don't know if they've raised prices since then. But I think it was like within the last year I bought it. It's actually really freaking good. It lets you use other Discord servers' emojis and soundboards in any other server you want. They increase the upload limit from like 10 megabytes to 500, which is insane. And
It's crazy different.
I think that's about it. I mainly
Oh,
got it
man.
for the increased upload limit.
I'm a pirate, so I wouldn't dare pay for anything I don't need.
Well, I'm not sure how you would pirate Discord Nitro
No,
because
you
like it's on a
can't pirate
server.
it, but I don't value those things enough. Oh, you're telling me I need to upload a file? Okay, well, I've got Google Drive for that. Oh, hey, you're telling me I can't use sounds? Boo-hoo.
You muted
Can
me.
send them.
You muted my soundboard, Steve, because I kept
Right, 'cause they're
spamming the
just that
cricket.
annoying.
I kept spamming the cricket sound during game night. Everyone was like playing Clue, writing notes, and I kept playing the cricket sound. And then Steve muted me, so I can hear my sounds, but he can't hear me.
Yeah, he lost his soundboard privileges.
It's not like I'll ever get them back anyway.
Yeah. I remember the first day the soundboard was introduced, Angel lost his soundboard privileges. The very first day.
Do you still have him muted?
Oh yeah. When you get muted, you never get unmuted.
Well, I just like using my own emojis in other people's servers because some of them look kind of funny, and just the massive upload limit.
I don't
Like
I don't
Steve,
value
when
aesthetics on anything.
oh yeah, your desktop is a black screen.
Yes. Oh yeah, that's probably something worth telling people. Yeah, I don't have like like a picture of my family or a picture of a dog or
Picture of
anything
my
like that.
family.
I have nothing. My screen is black. I have it black. It's set at black at work. It's black everywhere and everywhere because I found that the picture in the background was covering or disguising all of my icons. I was like, what's more important to me, seeing the icons or the picture? And the answer was seeing the icons. So now I have a black background no matter what.
I realized late of that actually, yeah.
The background on my PC is it's an old picture I took on my first ever flip phone of the skyline of our old house growing up.
Oh, actually, on my phone, I do have a background for my phone.
Or like a math issue, Lorena.
But before you're like, but why? That doesn't make any sense with what you just said. My background moves.
Sure.
Doesn't that drain your battery life?
My phone is new. It has nice battery life. And also, I don't treat my phone like everyone else does. I find that okay. So apparently it's a very, very common thing to just like put your phone on the table with the screen on. Like people just they'll put they'll put like their phone in the pocket with the screen on. They'll put it on the table with the screen on. Or if they're just they're doing something else, they'll just put it down with the screen on. No, if my phone leaves my hand, the screen is off.
I mean, how is that my question? How is it a common thing to leave your phone screen on? Like,
It's so common. It may not be common among men, but I'm telling you, amongst women, it's more common than it's not there are more people that do it than don't do it. That just leave their screen on while not using their phone. So common. I've tried to convince these people and they don't care. So even though that's it takes 2 days for me to lose my battery. So I mean, I'm pretty good with battery.
I mean, don't you just plug in your phone every night?
Yes. But if I were to forget, I'd still be fine.
Ah.
No! Nah, 2 guys saw me.
No, I didn't.
Little heads up on Claire. This kind of surprised me. A pink bow boosted return is still weaker than a Dragon Claw, even with the lower special.
Well, yes. Didn't you see its stats? Its physical attack is twice as strong as its special attack. So that means only 4 times effective moves would be better than your physical moves.
Yeah. Also, I have to fight Claire again. I forgot. I was paralyzed on the Claire fight. I forgot to heal, and the first trainer in the Dragon's Den killed me. So I decided instead of blacking out, just reset and fight Claire again. Probably would have been faster. Okay, I beat Claire again.
This is just embarrassing. I pushed the boulder one too many spots.
Roaring Moon is a dragon-type Kingler? Yeah, like... Actually, no, I don't think that's the most accurate, because Kingler is also very slow. This is more like, This is more like Sneasel.
Really.
Like, very great stats, but its stab moves use its worst stat.
Keep running that slow.
Oh, that Sneasel's a great comparison. I
Yeah,
literally
Sneasel
couldn't
is
think of
another one.
anything more comparable than Sneasel. Basically, it's completely opposite to its stats. If I recall, in Stadium 2, Sneasel doesn't even have a physical move.
Shadow Ball.
But I had to play with Sneasel on one of my runs because my team was just that bad. Sneasel's so fast. Like, that's Sneasel's one thing, is it's fast. I think it has like... It's something that causes a flinch, and that's what I used it for.
Headbutt.
Actually, no, I think that maybe it was Headbutt. Maybe I was wrong. Maybe it does have a physical move.
Headbutt. Because it only gets normal and ghost moves for physical stab in Gen 2 and 3.
Yeah,
Oh,
no,
okay.
that's probably right. Because I remember whatever it was, I was trying to get a flinch.
Yeah, it has to be.
I think I'm
headbutt
gonna-
then.
I think I might fight some optional trainers before Victory Road.
How evil is that?
I don't know how many of them I fight, though.
I got absolutely wrecked by player.
I only had,
Pokemon go down to 4 HP.
with Dragonclaw?
I was using return.
Dude, I literally
Oh,
just
it's a-
told you Dragonclaw is better, and you're like, duh. And now you don't even use it.
Wait,
He actually thought the opposite, that you were saying return was
yeah,
better.
I was saying the opposite.
Yeah. He actually thought you were
I mean-
saying the
Wait, what's
opposite.
88? What's 88 times 2?
176.
Okay, well, with Dragonclaw being 240 power versus return at 109, yes, that makes sense. Hello, Bree. Welcome to the stream.
Yeah, I think if you were to fight any trainers before the league, the final 3 or 4 ace trainers or cool trainers are the best ones.
Bree, you know, I would probably argue that Salamence might be better.
What do
So the
people in
special-
competitive think, Ike?
It's just
No,
that
no, Rory Moon is 100% better than Salamence. Salamence is kind of bad nowadays.
we played Salamence in Gen 2 not too long ago, I'm pretty sure.
That was
So, I mean,
not Gen 1, not Gen 2, no.
Dang it. That was with John in Gen 1, you're right.
Like, Salamence is kind of bad these days.
If we
I
were to
never really
backport
liked Salamence. I don't like how it starts with very weak moves.
It might. I guess it depends on if Salamence were to get more physical moves than Roaring Moon.
Yeah, Rory Moon doesn't start with physical moves for this generation. For the generation it's introduced, they're all physical. So it's
Did,
kind of good there.
Did any of you teach Flamethrower?
I did.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't I? It's
I don't know, I
my
was just
go-to
curious.
move.
I have Psychic too.
I chose not to teach that because I'm not sure where that would ever be useful.
He's gonna be using on the hiker. I
I've
guess.
been using Psychic more than I've been using a fire move. Psychic I used throughout the entire section of the rocket. It's just loads and loads of poison types.
The only
Hey,
big
Roughly Monkey,
difference
now
is
get
that
into the
Salamence
video.
does not get Dragon Dance. That would make a huge difference.
Yeah. Now that I think about it, I didn't think about the whole Dragon Dance thing. Yeah, that's probably the big difference maker.
I doubt Psychic will one-shot the Machamp. No, Psychic on a special attacker never one-shots Machamp. It wouldn't
That is
surprise me if
true.
it does less than half. It wouldn't surprise me. How many candies do I have? 4. Where are my folder stores? Here they are.
Yeah, I'm running behind both of you. I've had some terrible misplays.
I mean, I've had some
Sure.
terrible misplays too.
Your misplays were tiny.
I had to fight Claire again after losing to the Dragon Den
I
trainer.
fought Claire 3 times. I don't want to hear this bull. No, not like this. Okay. I almost lost to Bulbasaur Ivysaur trainer.
I lost to Koga.
It's your trainer.
I made the
Ivysaur's
dumb
good.
mistake of trying to use Dig on the Muck
Oh, minimize.
and Poison.
I'm guessing minimize. Just doing minimize.
It was the mix of both. Yeah, as
don't
soon
know
as
if
I
it's
don't do
just-
that, now I beat him at full health.
Should have went to the restroom before we started the stream.
Dude, we do this. You do this every time, Steve.
Yeah. Well, you know, I
Depends,
drink a lot of liquid. I think that's been pretty established by now.
You're
Steve,
supposed
were you
to,
the
yeah.
kind of kid where your parents would go, did you use the bathroom before you left? And you're like, no. And then your
Yeah.
parents like, well, we already left. You'll have to hold it.
We're not gonna pull over later.
You're the kind of kid like your parents had to tell you
I
to
mean,
use
we
the bathroom.
we drove to Florida twice a year, so I mean, like, that's like an 18-hour drive. Like, if I had to go to the restroom, my parents just pulled over and we went.
No, but
Now,
what I
if we
meant.
had to wait 30 miles to get to a rest area, I mean, I was able to do that just fine. Although I had a better bladder as a kid, I was able to hold it
Well-
a lot longer back then than I am now.
All I meant was though, were you like, did your parents ever tell you like use the bathroom before we leave, and then you don't do it and you regret it later?
No,
That's happened to
Yes.
me a few times.
I don't recall
You,
that. I don't recall them ever even asking that.
He was quiet for a long time. He was one of those.
Also, I first tried Bruno. He missed cross chop.
Yay. Cheating.
Hey, I'm just doing what you do, Ike.
What you?
Oops.
I got used to holding it though. We
Oh.
drove a lot. Like I
Okay,
said, we
Lance
drove to
is
Florida from Ohio twice a year. But also my dad used to have a house in Youngstown, which was a 2.5-hour drive, and we used to go there every weekend to fix up stuff for the house as the homeowner. So, I got pretty used to holding my bladder.
Nobody tell Ike I'm doing this.
Right?
He's using rest.
Lance is actually kind of bad. Dragon Claw and Return only do half.
I think I can win, but
I think I have a different strategy than you for Lance.
Your strat.
I have to get there. I have to get there first.
so he be lucky.
No, it has nothing to do with luck.
Yeah, sure.
I got killed.
We'll find out.
Find out.
Well, I just died to the Machamp. That sucks.
How much does cross chop do?
Well, it got a crit, so 100% of your health.
Actually, if it was a crit, it was probably 700% of your health.
Yes,
100.
high crit rate moves do that.
My god, dude. Okay.
It's weird.
Well, I always
Okay,
tend
well,
to screw up in
non-crit
first
does more than-
playthroughs.
A non-crit does more than half. I can tell you that.
Oh yeah, definitely would do.
I might have to do my strategy earlier. Oh my god, he's hit 3 for 3 cross chops.
Well, the cross chop's taken. I think we still don't make that actually, so I think the math still doesn't add up to make that actually.
Oh my god.
Like, I think there's just not enough.
Hey, I survived a cross chop. Nice. It
I had
only
to use
took
my
like
candies.
90% of my HP. Well, I used a super potion instead of a full restore. That was quite the mistake.
Is it actually that good to avoid the sand attack? I heard.
I mean,
You
you
still
can.
have full HP though.
It still has
mean,
the chance.
depending.
I mean, it still has the chance, even if you're not at full health. And usually,
less likely, I
usually
think.
it's best to just use an HP up for that, so that way you're close to full health. Not like
How do you
choosing not to use
purposely-
potions.
How do
Oh,
you
so it's only at
purposely get
100%.
I mean, I still
I thought it
understand the
was like,
strat.
you need to be, like,
Oh, I got
Mm.
to the Gengar on Karen and it Destiny bonded me.
Did it live in red health?
Ooh, didn't even consider
did
that
live?
possibility.
Did
Oh,
you
wow.
use dig or earthquake on it?
No, I don't have
No.
that. I used psychic.
No.
My god, dude.
Oh,
Why would
oh
you?
my
You're-
goodness.
why would
Oh,
you
I didn't
use
even pick up
psychic?
earthquake.
What? Oh my god, dude, you are doing bad.
Oh, it did the Destiny bond thing twice. It licked me, got the paralysis, and then Destiny bonded me.
Like,
Or
me
use a
Destiny
super
Bond.
potion. I guess that's also true.
Oh wow, I just discovered that the CPU can actually use solar beam, and in the turn they are charging, they can heal afterwards. What? What?
Who uses solar beam?
Never saw that. No, I saw the CPU was using solar beam, and in the next time they use a hyper potion, so it can kind of cancel the solar beam. I was like, wait, what?
Kind
Is
of
that
like
legal?
when Giovanni in Red and Blue uses a guard spec on Duck Trio while underground and is able to cheat
Yes.
dig. I'm telling you,
Something
this
like that.
that happened a few times where I
No,
was
yeah,
trying
yeah.
to the Doug Trio outsped, so that way I would use dig, so when it comes up I could hit it, and then he guard spec'd while underground, making me come up first, and then he killed me.
Like, is that even legal?
It's not legal. No, you can't use items underground.
You cannot do that. Yeah, you cannot as a player.
Oh, Edmundo, I have a different answer depending on regular versus diet. I prefer regular Pepsi, but I prefer Diet Coke.
Diet Coke is disgusting.
You're basically
Diet
drinking
Pepsi is disgusting.
expensive water. I call that thing.
I would agree to that, yeah. Most diet soda is
I call that
disgusting.
thing.
Actually,
It's
Diet Dr.
water.
Pepper is the best. The only diet soda I
I
like.
think-
Dr. Pepper cherry's the best.
Those are not really a thing here. They are like very rare. Dr. Pepper is not big here.
Oh my god, that could have been bad.
Actually,
I could-
someone in my chat is a very big fan of Dr. Pepper here, though. But like, that's not really something you see here in stores.
Well, you can't really get Diet Dr. Pepper cherry, but if you go to those like Coke or those those Coke machines at Wendy's, you can get it made or you can make it yourself.
I don't even know what it is. Yeah.
You guys don't
But
you guys don't
speaking
have
Ameri-
those Wendy's machines were freestyle machines?
This does not exist here either.
Steve, quit speaking
talking about
American. You're
bringing them,
confusing
but-
him.
Yeah, it's like
Do your
they're
Wendy's Speed, do your
they're-
Wendy's have freestyle machines?
talking
they
about
have
bringing
those,
Wendy's here in Europe.
They have those like futuristic looking Coke machines with the touch screens on them.
So
Yeah.
the ones where you can specifically change the flavor of every single drink.
Yeah.
Yeah, we do have that.
It does,
Yeah,
yeah.
freestyle machine.
I think... No,
The
no,
machine.
Taco Bell doesn't have it. I think... Arby's? I don't remember.
No, I'm
Burger
pretty
King
sure they-
here has those, I think.
We're speaking
Burger
American.
King? Burger
Does
King
have
is the
those
one
here.
that's futuristic? That's crazy.
Oh,
They
yeah.
have those here at least.
Oh, yeah,
Okay,
Burger
I'm
King
getting
actually does.
absolutely shit stomped by Lance. I'm at 14 resets already.
I know, he
Oh
was
my god, what are
bad.
you doing?
I know what my strat for
come I-
run 2 will be.
He won't miss Thunderwave one time. That's all I'm asking. Just miss.
I know what
realistically, I'm
my,
not gonna brag it.
I know what
I
my
haven't
strat
today.
will be for run 2.
No, between runs, I'm gonna need to look over this moveset. I need to reevaluate everything.
Oh yeah, Psychic. If you go to Steve's stream on his starting soon screen, you can see the before and after move comparison. You'll see the moveset it has and the moveset it was based off of. So like the Gen 9 moveset. You'll see Psychic by level up is in the place of Zen Headbutt.
Yeah, Zen Headbutt. Does that make sense though?
Oops. Oh. I'm gonna get absolutely smashed this stream. I'm playing horribly, and then the whole Lance thing. Ooh.
Well, I had like 5 resets on Lance.
Oh, I think I had more than that.
Sadly, I cannot do that.
By the way,
Axio.
my strategy was use rare candies, and I used them. I ended up having to use them at Bruno, and it's still... the only difference at Bruno that it made was that now, instead of two-shotting the Hitmonchan, I one-shot the Hitmonchan. Which, coincidentally, allowed me to survive a cross-chop, so probably worth it.
I know what my plan is for the league for the second run. I think it's going to be such a good strat. I'll probably first try everybody with it.
Cheating.
Oh, come on. How is that cheating?
I don't know.
Being
I
smart
know
is
it's,
cheating?
It's
Yeah.
just cheating.
I mean, Ike, you should call me a cheater for having rest on my moveset right now.
Everything is cheating if you think hard enough.
Also, I ran out of returns on one of the Nugget Bridge trainers, so I had to... You know the girl with Eris and Parasect? I had to beat her whole
The one-
team with Earthquake because I ran out of returns. And those things resist Earthquake.
Oh, I've been there. I think I've lost a run by accidentally walking into the trainer in Gen 1 by walking one extra step and running into the trainer that has the Parasect at the start with the Dugong and whatnot. And I used Earthquake like 3 times and lost.
Literally the only Pokemon in the game
This
that
was-
4 times resist.
This was
ground.
like so long ago that I didn't have power on my moveset. And I'm like, return. I got stab Earthquake. It's clearly my best move.
Yeah, until you remember it, Paris and Parasect quad resist ground.
Clearly
Well, I
the
didn't
only
know
one.
that. I still don't know that.
Hey,
Still don't know that.
Hey, Elena
But
Aurora.
my overlay, my
doing
overlay
okay.
teaches me that, kind of.
Oh, Steve, when I was doing that crystal run offline, I tried to see if I could remember how to do Rock Tunnel, because I hadn't done it in like 4 or 5 months. And it only took me like 12 seconds.
Is that good? That sounds like a long time.
Yeah, but then next time I was able to do it in 10. Did you fight a jump left trainer?
I'm not even that far yet. I'm battling Sabrina.
Bad noises.
Yep.
best. Mm.
I
Not sure if that would one hit KO though.
What are you laughing at?
Oh, it was more like a cry than a laugh. I screwed up Sabrina's maze and I got so lost.
You know what's funny about
Right.
that?
Instead of right, up, up, down, I did right, right, and then I was done.
Cry for help.
Well, you know what's funny about that is in Gen 2 only, you cannot dig out of Sabrina's gym. You can only dig out of her gym in red, blue, yellow, fire red, leaf green.
It's kind of weird. I don't know why they really changed that. It just feels so weird.
What feels weird?
Like they specific. Like you can do that in one game, but then they change that in the other. But then in the remake, you can again.
I
So
think
like I would assume they would change it forever, but
I think it has to do with the fact there's teleporters in there. But part of me thinks they intentionally left it in there for like, I guess like if a little kid got lost in there, they can always use an escape rope and it would work. Like as like a backup thing. But it could just be the fact that there's teleporters in there because there are teleporters in Silphco and you can use an escape rope in there.
Bree, I think he did say that you can do it in Gen 4.
Will you stream tomorrow? Tomorrow, no. But I stream like 6 days a week. But yes, I don't stream Sundays because Sundays are video days. Like I have a video that needs to be uploaded tomorrow. It'll be Pokemon Yellow with Clefairy.
ooh, Clefairy.
That's actually not that. Oh, yellow? I don't know. The Clefairy itself, not that bad after you pass Brock.
You know what's funny?
Yeah,
I'm
could be.
I just said I was uploading a Clefairy video, right? Apparently J-Rose's most recent video is red and blue with Clefairy. Like, I don't know how our uploads keep lining up. Like, earlier in the week when I uploaded my Torkoal video, that exact same week, Madrybread did his own Torkoal run, and I'm like, how is this happening? Happened twice now.
I think the fact that you just know 20 people gives it 20 chances of coincidence every week.
True.
1,000 Pokemon. There are like 1,000.
Any
Pokemon,
other
they just
plans
pick
today
the
or
same
just
one.
streaming? After the stream's over, I need to finish editing the Clefairy video. I'm right before the Elite Four, so I don't have much editing left.
I think it's a lot more common than you really think, because if you really think about it, like nobody's gonna be doing Pidgeotto or these like just Pokemon that like aren't popular. So if you condense all of the Pokemon down to just the popular ones, and then there's like 20 people that probably release a video almost once a week. Well, maybe not 20. There's like 10 people that release a video like every single week. Then the odds of you and somebody else every single week lining up are
Yeah. Well, it's
Not
the fact it
low.
happened it's the fact it happened 2 weeks in a row.
it was two different people.
Oh, okay.
If it were two of the
Uh-huh.
same people, then that would be a coincidence. Super big coincidence.
Hey, did you know Janine can use dire hits?
What?
Yeah, Janine has
No, I
dire
didn't know
hits.
she could use items. I didn't know she could survive attacks.
Well, Steve,
Attack.
Steve, remember in Gen 2, items always go first before opponents? Not like Gen 1. Item, like if the opponent uses an item, the item always goes first. So that's the only reason I saw the dire hit. You know what's really funny? Whenever I face Blue's Pidgeot, it's the only opportunity to ever see the opponent's Pokemon use one of the backported moves. Also, I honestly think Dragon Dark might actually be an excellent typing. It's really good not having to worry about being part flying. Like, I don't have to worry about rock moves or ice moves as much. I think the flying
Mike, I
typing
believe
makes
you.
the dragon typing so much worse.
Like you didn't teach rest.
I think I could win like this, huh?
I think. I guess you can. With Dragon Dance, all things are possible.
I guess I can just win like this then.
What are
Do it.
you
I believe in
on?
you. You're gonna make Speed feel so bad.
Where is Ike at?
You know, he's right at the end.
Ah, makes sense to me.
Okay, 1 hour 4:01.
Dang.
I think. I mean, I did stop the moment I defeat the set. I read you 1 red, and
Yep.
yeah, 4 hours and
Yep.
1 minute. Okay. Whew,
I'm literally one door away from red, and here I am.
that was brutal. That was brutal.
Yeah.
Rest is unnecessary. Rest is unnecessary if you are me.
Well,
my God.
no,
It's
Dragon
no
Dance is
way.
just that good.
Yeah.
If
but
it
I
were
guess you can always
agility,
get-
if it were agility, I think he'd be using some rest.
You could always get paralyzed though.
I had to use rest
Well,
on
no,
the
I'm-
Pikachu because I got paralyzed.
Yeah, exactly.
Ike, how many resets do you have?
I got 4 resets in total, and 3 of them were on Jasmine because I did her very early.
How did you?
And
How
I
did you
don't
beat?
know-
How did you
and
beat
Lance.
Lance? How'd you beat Lance so quickly? Then, like, we had problems against him.
I got 1 reset on Lance because I got paralyzed.
Yeah, but like
Then I just won.
all of his Pokemon were 2-shots though.
Yeah, if you just dodge the paralysis, you win.
Oh my god, I
Yep,
fucking hate you.
That's how I had to win, and it took me 4
Fucking
resets
hate you,
to do
Ike.
it.
Of course,
Are you
I
telling me that he iked his way through Lance?
He did.
Seriously, iking is still a thing in Gen 2?
yes. All of his Pokemon were 2-shots, and it's not even close. Like it's half
does Ike-
HP.
I thought his Ike lock only worked in Gen 1.
Son of a bitch.
I didn't realize Ike lock transfers.
It's with the person himself.
Is that really considered lucky, honestly? Don't they have like 80% chance of missing or something?
No,
I mean,
it's like
no,
a 20.
they need
It's
one of them to miss. It's
25% chance
25.
to miss.
Well,
Yeah, I mean,
it's
I-
25 twice because he's got 2 chances to miss.
Like I only need to dodge once. After that, I'm fine.
Elena, if you're gonna be self-advertising, I'm banning you.
Wait, MVF, are you telling me you watch Ike's Gen 3 runs? Does Ike luck exist in Gen 3 too?
It absolutely
people
does.
This guy didn't watch the Aerodactyl or the Moltres one, didn't he?
Oh yeah, I saw his Moltres one. Roxanne missed, what was it? She missed like 5 or 6 rock tombs in a row. That was how you beat her
That
first
was-
try.
That was the first time, and when I did the rerun in the Canto to the Top series, she basically put me to like 5 HP. I used Ember, I burned her. She used Tackle, I survived with 1 HP and I won. Because she picked Tackle instead of Rock Tomb because she saw the kill anyway. But because I used Ember and burned her, she died.
Just,
It was
so yeah, Ike,
It was
let's
amazing.
assume, Ike, did you have the Paralysis Cure Berry on him?
yeah, I did.
Okay, so skipping 1 Thunder Wave, that means Ike had 2 Thunder Wave misses, and that was how he won. That was basically it. He got 2 Thunder Wave misses in a row. You know, stuff that
Yeah, we
happens
got
to all
one
of
then.
us.
The usual.
Hey, I was 21 seconds away from the under. My under was 105. I got the in-between, though. Honestly, it feels kind of better to get the in-between, because it means your guess was spot on.
Gotta say, this run, it felt worse than Gengar.
Well, I have a new strat for run 2, though, at least.
With Gengar, at least I could just punch everything in the game, and that you punch everything in the game except for Falconer. In Falconer, you have to Psywave. It is what it is.
Yep. Alright, I'm going to make a new over-under. Ike, I am hoping you Ike your way through Lance again. Because you'll be like, wait, why do you mean you guys said Lance was hard? I beat him on the first try both times.
It was on the second try, though. I did got 1 reset.
Oh, my bad. Second try when it took me 6 tries.
Yeah,
was a
I think it took me
paralysis.
4.
It's the paralysis thing, but I don't want to be using rest, damn it. But I guess I could use it because I don't need it after, but I don't want to use it. I really don't want to use rest. Thank you very much. But yeah.
I mean, setting up on Red's Pikachu was very annoying. Who does he... He sends out Blastoise second, I think.
Yeah.
You know,
Blastoise comes second because
I
Blizzard.
wonder if it would be worth the slight detour to get the Roar TM. That way you don't have to set up on the Pikachu.
I don't even know where the Roar TM is.
Honestly, it's probably not worth it. Thunder wasn't really doing too much damage. And I'll have Rest. So honestly, probably not. If I was weak to Electric, I probably would get it. Like, if this was Salamence, I would get the Roar TM.
Yeah, Salamence would be much worse, I think.
H, what were you want? Wait a second. You're not Worm Guy, are you?
No, not the Worm Guy again, please.
I don't remember what Worm Guy is, but please don't tell me you're Worm Guy. What were you wondering?
I thought we abated that guy.
Oh
forever.
my god, he is Worm Guy. By the way, I first tried Red. Like, not even a little bit hard.
Nice.
I first tried him too.
Yeah, I used my rare candies in the league, and that was definitely the right decision. I can't believe this Worm Guy, like, he keeps on showing up.
Hey, at least you got a recurring guy.
I wonder, actually, now that I think about it, I don't think I've ever had Worm Guy show up without Ike. Are we sure Worm Guy is actually not one of Ike's viewers?
Yes, he's chasing me.
No, I'm not even kidding. I think he's only ever showed up on Ike streams.
I mean, it shouldn't be a fan of mine.
Do you have a fan named H?
H, no.
Interesting.
Not that I'm aware of. Not that I'm aware of. Okay.
Okay, well, I've
I
got
don't see
nowhere
an
to go
H.
but up, but I'm gonna hit the restroom.
Yeah. I was gonna say like not really in a rush, but like I have something after this, but it's fine, of course. Like go to the restroom, do your thing, don't worry. But it's also because we started a bit later, but it's fine. I will commit into the second round, obviously.
Yeah, you're gonna get a first try Lance this time because you'll miss 2 Thunder Waves in a row.
Don't worry, like the 3 resets I got on Jasmine, I will get them now on Lance.
I think so.
Probably. I mean, I got resets on Jasmine because I thought I could do her at a lower level, but I mean, probably with Fire Punch, I think, and Charcoal, I think I could. Probably, but it's just not worth it.
I mean, Jasmine's not even that bad, I think. You just stick to... Wait, is Flame Wheel weaker than Fire Punch? I think so.
Yeah, it is
I
weaker.
thought I one-shot swept Jasmine with Fire Punch.
No,
I did
you
not...
crit the... You had to have
No.
crit the Steelix.
No. Yeah, no way you killed that thing, no.
Well, I definitely one-shot swept her, so I must have.
Like Flame Wheel is like a 4-shot at a lower level. But when I came back after Price, it was a 3-shot, so it was fine. Probably with Fire Punch, maybe, and Charcoal, I did not have either of those. Maybe you can 2-shot it.
Charcoal's just
Make
too out
her
of the
much-
way. Like, I only ever get that
Yeah.
if I want to buy, like, the elemental punches. Like, if I want all 3 of them.
The thing is, I guess I could always fly to get the Charcoal, I guess, before her or something, maybe. But it's really just not. I would have to pick up Fire Punch,
Yeah.
and I don't want to pick up Fire Punch. So I guess I just do just like I did in this one. I go Price first.
Other than Dig, I'm not really seeing a strategy change.
I have a strat change for the league. Well, let's let me know when you 2 are ready.
I mean,
Well, I mean, you're probably gonna pick the
I'm fine.
dragon held item, but that doesn't work, right?
It does not know it's bugged. It's
Other than
fine,
that,
whenever
I'm
you
not
want.
really sure how you can make the league easier.
Oh, you'll see.
I know how, but I know how, but I don't have the capacity to do that. Whenever you want.
The King's Rock would work, but that's not
That's
not
far
worth it.
too out of the way, and it's only a 10%
Yep.
chance.
Yeah.
Like, the only time I've ever used
Bro,
that item
have
was
you ever seen,
for Weedle.
Have you been watching my runs in Stadium 2? 10% chance my ass. Will gets it like 30% of the time.
Well, the AI cheats. It's proven.
Cheat, of
The
course.
dragon scale is at Mount Mortar. I should not have read that out loud. Shit.
Okay, whatever
Y'all
you
heard
guys
nothing.
want.
Y'all heard nothing?
Don't worry, I cannot get in the Mount Mortar. I have no idea how it
I
looks
don't
like
know where it
inside.
is in Mount Mortar either, so
I've,
I don't think
I've
that really
never
helped.
been there. Like I've never been there. Don't worry, you can pick that up. I will not.
The worm
I
guy.
Okay, we're ready.
All right.
still don't know what my move change is gonna be other than dig.
Is
Was dig
Steve
really
ever-
all that helpful? I actually found psychic
Yes.
to be quite helpful.
Dig is useful, but so it's psychic. I think I will use psychic in this version.
Honestly,
maybe,
I
so.
think
I kinda have to
maybe
agree
if I were
with
to
you.
make a change, as soon as I'm done with Jasmine, Fire Punch needs to be changed for psychic.
I
Yeah.
think
Probably the
so,
only thing
yeah,
I can do.
because I think
Yeah.
after Jasmine, there's like no use for fire moves, but I will say Flamethrower is great for Koga.
Hmm.
But I could not
Really?
I could not think of Psychic being useful on like anyone like after Koga though. So I think I would probably teach
Yeah.
Flamethrower over Psychic.
I was using psychic all the way up to hell. I was using psychic on Jasmine or Janine.
Jenny.
Why?
I one-shot swept her with psychic.
Dude,
Psychic.
One-shotter with
You
return.
one-shot with return. You one-shot with return.
it's the
Well,
classic.
Yes, of course that's true.
Alright, you ready?
Okay. Yeah.
All right.
Alright. 3, 2, 1, go.
No, the time. No, not 10 o'clock.
It's okay. I said no to being a boy. And then I went
Yeah.
back to say yes to being a boy.
I'm a real boy.
You're right. I'm a Pinocchio. I'm neither.
I'm a real boy.
Yeah, remember when Professor Elm would ask you and you keep saying, he's like, are you boy or girl? And you're like, no, 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 no.
No.
I do it all the time.
Oh god damn it. Naming things is hard in this game.
Yeah.
I will have to
yeah.
use the Pokemon to
bro,
cheat.
bro. When I name the rival, I always type out the whole name and then I click start and then I click B and then I unname the rival because start doesn't finish the name in this game. It just brings you to the end button.
Every game has done that since Gold and Silver.
Well, I'm still used to
no.
start finishing the name, so I spend all this time typing out a name and then I screw it up because I hold B afterwards.
Ooh, I love that your overlay actually tells you how much experience you get from the Wildmon.
Yes, you're right, and it tells you the base XP. So if you like play a lot of runs, you can start figuring out which wild Pokemon are the best overall.
I think it was Steve's overlay where we found out that Ponyta is really good for a first stage.
Yes.
Yeah, gives a lot, yeah.
Hello, Aurora. Welcome to the stream.
Like I always used to think it was like the
Steve?
rarer the Pokemon, the more experience.
Steve, just a heads up, that Aurora person might be one of those self-advertisers. I had to ban that person
about
from my
that.
stream.
Damn.
They're on my vertical stream. I don't care what gets said in my vertical stream. Worm guy's in my vertical stream.
Yeah, but he's a troll. Like, he's not a self-promoter.
Dare
I
you
find
speak like
trolls
that
funny.
for one guy?
Trolls piss you off. I kind of find trolls funny.
Yeah, but self-promoters are not trolls. Those people just annoy me.
How dare you speak like that of Worm guy? Whatever he
Ironically,
did to you.
I know I get mad all the time, but that's because of competition related reasons. I'm very laid back on most things. So like if they want to self promote, I really don't care. Competition's the only thing I really get mad about.
You came to my house to promote yourself. No,
Very
not
big
the
competitor.
encounter.
I really hate losing.
Yeah, you're a sore loser.
Yes,
So
I'm the definition. I'm the poster boy for sore loser.
possible.
Yeah, your boss will keep beating you at Yu-Gi-Oh, and then you'll tell him, I don't want to play Yu-Gi-Oh ever again.
Hey, I beat him this week 4-2 in best of threes.
Good job. Would you like a trophy for that?
Well, no, because last week I lost to him 4-1.
Yeah, and did you go to bed in a pissy mood?
Sure did.
Sure did. Oh my god.
Oh my god, this is even more wild encounters than last run. Literally,
At least
I don't even know if that was 3 spaces that time. I thought you get 3 spaces.
I think that's in caves, not sure in grass.
I had to use a potion out in the wild because I
It's
poisoned.
illegal. That's illegal.
That's illegal. God. I was like, well, at least I got a bell sprout. Those are useful.
I still haven't found one yet, so I may need to catch the Oddish.
I haven't either.
I got the oddest last run. I probably won't be getting the Psyduck now because I will
And
be
again,
using
though,
Tried the
we've had entire runs be won or lost because the other guy failed to catch the Oddish.
Yeah, the Oddish sometimes will take 1 ball and sometimes it'll take all 7 and you still won't get it.
Oh, God.
Well, I have 7. I don't know about you guys. I always pick the Great Ball above the Pokemon Center before the cave.
I get that one.
Yeah, I get
It's
it
the
too. I
one
don't
in
know
the
if Mike
grass
knows
I
about
don't
it.
get.
So there's a Pokemon Center right before that cave, that first cave. Above
Yeah.
the Pokemon Center, there's this weird grass patch that literally nothing is there. The last spot is a hidden Great Ball, and I always use that for either Oddish or Krabby.
Well, technically that spot does have something. I think it's on Thursdays. There's a person there who gives you a poison barb.
Yeah, that's right.
There's the guy that gives you. Oh, crap. There's a guy that gives you something there. I always forget the stupid Whopper kid. I always walk into that guy. I hate him.
I haven't done that in a while.
I really hate him because I always go from there. No. Not Hiker Russell.
Dang, already finished the cave, huh?
Those
I'm in the
spinners.
Slowpoke well.
Wow.
Hey, I don't even feel like I'm doing that bad this time. What are you guys doing?
I
Yeah,
got
we
Dragon
can-
Rage just before Faulkner, and then I didn't heal or save.
Did you skip all of the spinners?
I
Like
fought.
Russell
I fought Russell.
Interesting.
If it's the guy with the 4 Geodudes, yeah, I fought him.
No,
Yeah, that's the guy with the Judas, yeah.
I
The one
didn't
was
fight
talking
Hiker
about.
Anthony.
that's what
Yeah,
I meant.
Anthony. Hmm.
I didn't fight 4
Okay.
Geodude guy. Feel good about that.
Terrible.
Although I am a lot happier about how the beginning of this run is going because I used Bite instead of Dragon Breath for all the battles because Dragon Breath was causing paralysis, making every battle take longer,
Longer.
whereas Bite flinches, making every battle take shorter. Well, not every battle, but
I actually kept Dragon Breath this time because you talked about like how good of a move
well,
it
I
was.
still have it. I still have it. I just haven't used it.
Oh. It's also nice that Bugsy's Metapod has exactly 40 HP.
Yeah, that's the only difference. Last run, I also was still using like Dragon Breath for most of the fights. This time, I've strictly gone Dragon Rage.
Alright. Now I have to go into the forest. And I'm poisoned.
And
Damn.
Hey,
Poison,
Oddish.
you don't say.
First try. Don't think... Oh, that does kill it. Okay. I was testing to see if Bite could let the Oddish live. It doesn't.
Doesn't.
I try to see if I could damage it if I can, because Oddish's catch rate is not good.
It is true. Unfortunately, it's the Pokemon in there is just too weak.
Oh, God. Come on, Paris. Paris. Come on, Paris.
Cooperate, Paris.
Womp, womp, womp. Oh,
Okay, it cooperated.
Hey, Paris is a dig user along with a cut user. That's helpful.
Yeah, my dig user.
My dig user is Roaring Moon.
My dig user
Oh,
is
well
me. Thank you.
then Paris is useless. In fact, it's just harder to catch.
Well, it was just the first one I encountered. What am I supposed to do? Run away and look for Oddish?
Oh, I wonder
How
if
dare
Ike
you.
knows about this for full heal after the cut tree. First cut
Probably,
tree.
probably not.
Hey, don't confuse him. He can only handle so much information.
Like I basically did just like in Gen 1. I memorized one route and I'm gonna do that for everyone.
Right, and then you just
And
add stuff to the route. Yeah, exactly.
until it stops working one day and I will be mad.
Yeah, no, that full heal. So there's a full heal behind Slowpoke Well, but I don't get that in most runs.
I don't either.
But I get the full heal after cut tree, so that's like my first full heal.
Is the Speed League coming soon? The League is not for another, like, 35 minutes.
What is that? Because MBF asked that, and I had no idea what he was talking about.
Yeah, what? The Speed League? Yeah, why did you say Speed League?
I don't know what
Speed
that
League.
means.
The Speed League.
Oh, did you see MVF gave you a new version of the overlay? Have you tested it?
I did see, but I haven't. Wait, the one that added the plus and minus button?
I don't know. I just saw in the server there was an update.
Oh no, I haven't checked the server today. Oh my god, I just got a 10 haircut.
I quit getting that.
Well, I figured it would make return better later. Even if I can't get return now, it would make return better earlier.
You should start it. MVF, what are you talking about? Start the Speed League? What?
No, I think I'm not supposed to do this in this order.
And Steve and I are fighting the same trainer.
Biglet guy?
Yeah.
Biglet guy annoys the crap out of me. He's
I
one
apparently
of the trainers that I just feel like I can easily get around, and I just don't.
I've been told he's a spinner, but I just fight him every time because it's almost impossible to avoid him.
Gosh. Yeah. Terrible.
What was that?
What
I,
was that?
So after Pseudo Udo Girl, I just tried to escape rope. I laughed at myself. I'm like, you idiot.
Okay,
What, you think you live in a cave?
you
Apparently.
cannot escape. La la la, échale mucha agua, cariño. What she says. No, I was not supposed to do that, I think.
Clefairy just metronomed magnitude. And it got a
Thank you, Andrew.
6.
I think it is the best back sprite ever we've ever seen.
Yeah,
Pretty
the
good.
person who DeviantArt who made this was really good. I could have colored it a bit better. Because when I did the downscaling, it didn't carry over like the black border. I could have actually added that in, but I didn't. I was kind of in a rush.
Dang it,
s-
Erwin.
Now I'm
Why
ahead of
must you see
Steve.
me?
I became ahead of Steve now just because of Erwin. Thanks, Erwin.
Well, whenever Erwin sees me, usually, okay, well, luckily Magmar guy didn't see me. But usually, where there's one Erwin, there's a Magmar guy too.
I actually fight Magmar Guy every time because his XP yields are really good. Each of those things give like 300 XP.
No thanks.
I'm actually skip some trainers now, but not because I'm better, but because they didn't see me. And I wonder if that experience is gonna matter.
Hey, Steve, will you quit catching up on me and get a reset?
I have 0 of those so far, so probably not.
No, please get one for me, please. You're dangerously close.
He's asking you to get one, yeah.
Yeah. Teach Scary Face over Headbutt.
That could be useful.
Oh, we just finished the same trainer, but I just get 20 and you just hit 21. I guess we're gonna have to use that "we're not the same" meme.
We're not the same.
I told that to Zealous Pawn when I first accused him of refusing to play bad Pokemon. He's like, no, I played Nidoran. And I'm like, dude, we are not the same. You played yellow version Nidoran. That thing gets double kick for Brock. I did red and blue Nidoran.
Yeah, try getting to level 20 for Brock. It's not the same as 14, I think.
Level 12.
Yeah, much
12?
lower,
Oh, it's worse.
because you get double kick, yeah. It's big difference. They
no,
did
I
that for
don't
little
know.
kids.
Why the forums, the Paradox Pokemon have future and past versions of themselves.
No, that's only Volcarona and which was the other one? That has both.
Donphan.
Donphan, yeah. Those are the only two that have both. Everyone else is only either one or the other. They get special treatment.
No, I'm so stupid. I imagine when I walked up to Asween and talked to him, he's like, "What are you talking to me for, you idiot?"
I hope I have a healing. Hope I have a full heal. I should.
Ooh, that
I do.
doesn't look that good. Okay, thank God. That won't matter at all.
Steve, quit getting ahead of me.
I just fell down the Morty puzzle, if that helps.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Wow. Yeah, no.
Oh god. I just lived
That
at
was
curse on
fun.
1 HP.
That was unneeded.
That was freaking close.
Okay, so this time I actually need to catch a swimmer.
Yeah, I have to catch Krabby. I didn't find Psyduck.
Same.
At least I have the Lure Ball. Fortunately, when I caught the Paris, it used my last Pokeball, so I didn't have to use the Lure Ball, but I don't really feel comfortable trying to catch Krabby with just the Lure Ball. But I have Flame Wheel, so I should be able to weaken it just fine.
Oh, that could have gone horribly wrong. I saved 3 digs for the very first 3 Pokemon on Morty's team. And I'm like, I'll finish the last Haunter with Flame Wheel. And then he threw out 2 Haunters in a row, which I've never seen him do.
Weird. Too tired to explain, but maybe tomorrow. Speed League all the way. You do know in the time you said that, you could have explained it.
You gotta explain it, yeah. I hate when the people say, there's no time to explain, there's no time to explain. Just tell me now. I told you there's no time to explain. Oh, I know what I missed. I didn't pick the mint berry.
I almost never get
always
it.
miss the mint berry.
I
guess
almost
can
never
live
get it.
without
Yeah.
No.
Well, the reason I almost never get it is because I don't like the fact you have to pass by a spinner in order to get it. It's that psychic dude.
Yeah.
Plus,
I fought him, but I didn't pick the berry.
Plus, if the opponent uses hypnosis, it's like a 45% chance to even hit you.
Oh no, crap! I'm supposed to.
Words make no sense.
Oh.
It's 3 a.m. here. Well, for Ike, it's probably 3 a.m. What's your excuse?
Yeah, it is. It's gonna
Yeah,
be 3
3
a.m.
a.m. Good band. I agree.
And I actually had something at 3 a.m. So I gotta be a bit late, but they will understand. Hopefully.
Hmm. I
I
appear to have made a mistake.
You woke up this morning?
Question is- Yes. I appear to have went into the
Okay.
lighthouse without healing, so now I have no PP.
Oh, well, I mean, I guess that's fine. It's okay.
Yeah. What's the worst that could happen?
That's the worst that could happen, exactly.
Hey, got around the one spinning sailor. Nice.
Actually, I need to do this now.
Damn it. How do I keep screwing this up?
Agreed. How?
Great. Exactly how.
Oh, you talking about the water?
Yeah,
That's funny.
the two
I,
female swimmers. I used to be able to dodge them. Now I can't remember how to do it. I always seem to
just
encounter
diagonal.
one of them.
diagonal, left, right, until you get past one of them.
Yeah, but I try to do that, but if I go straight down, then the second one sees me.
That's what it just said. Left, right, and then you diagonal past both of them.
Yeah, but then if I go left too far, then that leftmost swimmer sees me.
Are you not hearing the part where I said, oh, not left, right, sorry, left, down, that ignores both of them. If you go left all the way, you hit a swimmer. If you go right, or sorry, down all the way, you hit a swimmer. If you go diagonally, you miss both of them.
It's really interesting how you said that the Machoke used Karate Chop on you. Both runs it used Rock Slide.
How dare you get lucky? This is not cool. How dare you announce that? I feel like you're just like middle fingering me.
Well, the AI always goes for the move with the most damage. Maybe you were at low enough health to where Karate Chop would be just fine.
Whoa. If you're saying that, then the AI was clearly detected it was going to get a Karate Chop crit on me.
Exactly. Now you're getting it.
Damn.
I just crit the
You
primate.
used seismic toss in this third one.
Uh-oh. No. First reset on Chuck.
No. Slow motion. No.
I got the dynamic punch miss into Mind Reader, but then the dynamic punch hit me and I hit myself.
Ouch.
Seriously, like Chuck's kind of like, what's the correct
If you've ever played
comparison?
Tyranitar, Chuck might as well be the champion.
Well,
Are you
I
sure
thought
that
he
wouldn't
saw
be
you.
Bruno? Wouldn't Bruno be the champion?
No, definitely Chuck. Have you ever played Tyranitar? Not only is Chuck like the hardest trainer in the game, all of the trainers at his gym are also equally the hardest trainers in the game.
Yeah, they have better fighting types than the fighting type Elite 4 member.
that Himoli is too
I saw
scary.
that, Steve. How did you win, dude?
I got 2 flinches. You know, something that you're supposed to do.
What you're supposed to do.
Why
The double
did you get
flinch.
2 flinches?
Steve only got
Uh-huh.
1 reset on Chuck, but I got 2. Now I'm sad.
You just chalk it up to shit happens. No, not Nidorina trainer. Dang it.
Okay,
You're
that's
a
on you,
trainer.
dude. Thanks
Oh.
for encountering that trainer, though. Now I'm ahead.
You were already ahead.
Well, we
Damn.
kept going back and forth.
Uh,
You were actually ahead of me, like, 5 seconds ago.
I wasn't really. I had never healed to get my PP back.
Oh, I did. That's why you were ahead. Alright.
Yep.
I'm gonna save, though, because this Gyarados came so close to killing me last time.
Last time the Gyarados just used Thrash on me a bunch of times.
I mean, Thrash can still hurt.
Trash. It does hurt.
Hey, you fought the... Oh, Steve, remember the one time you were trying to get to the Gyarados? You encountered a wild, shiny Gyarados, and then you were wondering why the Gyarados was still there?
My god. That's hilarious. Didn't even think that could happen. Yeah.
It was on the tile. I clicked A and everything.
At the same spot. Hey, wait, why is he still there? I killed him. He should be dead. It's his son looking for revenge. God.
You know, it's funny, we're talking about Gyarados with Steve's curtain.
Love
Oh,
my
yeah,
curtain.
he got the Gyarados one.
Yep.
I told him he should have gotten the Alakazam one.
Yeah, my head would have covered Alakazam. That was ultimately the final decision on why I didn't go with either the Alakazam or the Charmander, any of them, is because all of them were like middle focused, and my head is in the middle, so I would be just straight up covering them the entire time. Whereas the Gyarados one was left and right focused. But I also preferred the Gyarados one. Now the thing is, anytime I move off to the side, you get to see the little Easter egg on the curtain. The Easter egg is there's one shiny Magikarp. But you can't see it unless I move.
Can you move right now?
You move.
Well, no. I'm already losing. I don't feel like I need to surrender more time.
You didn't talk to the first Rocket Grunt.
Yeah, I did.
No, you did not. I was watching your
Yeah,
stream.
I absolutely did. I not only did I talk to him, I talked to him like 3 times. I don't want to hear this nonsense.
I was
Talk to
really
them and ask them for
I
them.
was hoping you would fall for that, then go back and talk to her so I could gain some more time.
No.
It's like
I know.
no,
After when you screw up the rocket thing, then you overcompensate the next run.
it's like not only I did speak with that rocket, I even asked for his phone number.
Right.
just so we could see each other again.
Yeah. You asked for his name, phone number, home address, social security number.
Right,
Is that what
exactly.
you did?
Me
Oh
and
wait,
him were
Ike
best
wouldn't know
buds.
what those are. Government identification numbers.
Yeah, we do have some. The ID. I don't know if I need to do that. It's fine.
Interesting. I somehow caught up to Ike.
You're saying
Maybe
I'm
because
ahead of
I'm
both
bad.
of you.
Yes. Dang it, Gloom. Why are you such a tease? I use Headbutt, you don't die. I use Flame Wheel, you don't die. Gloom,
Oh,
make
wow.
up your mind.
Save before price. What? I just got the 1 in 256. Icy Wind does not lower my speed.
Cheating! I knew it.
Wait, that happened to me last run. I
I could have swore
think we
Icy Wind should
established
be a
it's like it's
guaranteed.
25%. I think we established that just like the other one.
Oh,
it's-
still
oh, wait. You're
25%.
right. The opponents have the 25% debuff to secondary effects. It's only a 1 in 256 if the player uses Icy Wind, and it doesn't get the speed drop. So yeah, you're right. So for price, there's a 1 in 4 chance Icy Wind does not lower your speed. But if you use
Yeah, it
Icy
happened to me
Wind,
last
then it's
round.
1 in 256. Yeah, right. I remember Scott corrected me one time, and I could never remember.
Spinners, no.
Yeah, I faced Oyster Guy.
Get away from me, you spinners. Okay. Well, I guess not yet. Okay.
A Pokemon expert has spoken. Yep.
Dang it, pile of swine. Why must you be an expert at hitting Blizzard? This is not Gen 1 Blizzard. You can't just hit all of them. It's not cool.
He
You
was
got
supposed to
another.
never use that move?
You got another reset on price. That's what you get.
Like, I thought you were not supposed. He was never supposed to use that move.
You missed
something.
for the first time ever. I've never seen that happen before.
Oh, wow.
I always
Well,
see him
that
use
was good.
Fury Attack or Blizzard.
I've never
Missed.
seen missed ever.
I always-
I've done
I
so
always-
many runs.
I always see missed.
What?
It's like first turn missed all the time in all my runs. Yeah.
Can somebody punch
never,
this guy?
ever-
Like I don't know. I thought it was the. Seriously, I thought it was like the
No.
natural thing.
What the fuck?
No,
Ike?
he uses Fury Attack. That's why he's like a joke.
Well, I mean that's kind of the same thing. It's just like
Hey, MVF. I know you're located in a country close to Ike, so can you cross those European borders and go kick his ass for me?
Can you just casually come to my country and kick my ass?
Well, I know what country he's in. He's told me. I won't say it just in case he doesn't want me to.
No, it's fine. I'm from Spain. It's fine.
Brazil, Mexico, one of those
Brazil.
Mexican-speaking countries.
Mexico, Mexico land.
I
Sorry,
like how you just call
Spanish.
Spain a Mexico-speaking country.
Sorry.
Sorry, from Mexico land.
Yes, Mexico land. See, he gets it.
Mexico land.
I mean, whenever Ike speaks Spanish during our streams, I just say
I
taco.
beat Jazza 1 HP.
Oh my god. He actually used a hyper potion, and I only ended up winning because of a crit. He came really close to killing me,
Cheating.
though. I did say before, though.
I used Flame Wheel, and that's why it wasn't easy.
You know, I can actually think of a really good use for Psychic. Because in my first run, I had to use Dig on the Executive with the coughings. But I think Psychic could just one-shot them all. Their special defense is half their defense.
No, not the wheezing, but everything else.
Well, Dig never one-shot the Wheezing anyway.
That's fine.
So it sounds like it's not an improvement.
It's one turn
Sorry.
instead of 2 turns, so there's an improvement.
Yep.
Sounds an improvement to me.
What level is Psychic? Oh,
36.
God. I looked over to learn what level it was, and I was learning it. Oh, that was freaking close.
It would have been really funny if you deleted Headbutt.
Oh, no, I've already taught Return. It could have been bad.
That would have been even funnier.
Even funnier. Even better then.
Okay, the rival's Golbat still lives. Come on, dude. Stop hitting yourself. I don't want to get a reset to this guy again.
Oh, I forget. Oh, by the way, so you know what's funny about that Golbat?
But
The rival before the league's Golbat is the same level as the Golbat from the third to final trainer, third to final rocket. The one that has one single Golbat.
I never fight that guy. Oh,
You
wait.
have to fight the guy.
Oh,
He's
my God. You're
literally in the
right.
way.
You're right. I was thinking
Not
of somebody
forced to.
else. I used action replay.
I was like, hey, you're supposed to.
But that guy's Golbat is the same level as the one before the rival at the league.
I mean,
The
these things
rival
happen.
before the league. No, it just means that guy's Golbat is buff.
Well, you know the rules. The executives get all the good Pokemon, and the weaklings just get whatever is left over.
Well, this could be bad.
Oh, the third to final guy, one of the weaklings.
Well, this definitely could be bad. Well, that was okay in the end, I guess, but
Man, I am quite ahead of Steve now. Like, he's fighting the executive, and I'm halfway done with the basement.
I didn't do anything differently.
he's
Like
cheating.
I've played what I would consider perfectly so far. Oh, I have 2 resets. I don't remember where those were.
You got one on Chuck and one on Price.
Right, exactly.
Both of my resets were on Chuck, but you could argue the resets on Chuck were quicker than the reset on Price.
Yeah.
The reset on price takes longer. Definitely.
No, not the confused Ray. Rival, don't do this to me. You're only supposed to fuck up speed.
I'm telling you, like, you know what's funny? That rival fight isn't hard because of the Meganium. He's hard because of the Golbat. Because there's surprisingly, Golbat has good defense,
Yeah, it's
and it always
decent.
seems to survive a hit. Like, why can't it have
One check
Supersonic
Crobat.
or something?
Crobat is pretty bulky.
Wrong floor.
Game dev, the thing resets every single stream. So if you talked a lot in a previous stream, that doesn't matter because this is a new stream. So you're not number 1 because you haven't talked much this stream.
I still haven't unlocked that yet. Like, I think it's an experimental feature.
Yep. You got access to the better experimental feature though.
The
before.
goal.
Yeah, the goal.
Alright, I should probably use that max potion.
I didn't sign up for it though, or anything.
Well, no, I think they just decide like, monetize channels at random. I'm pretty sure it's random.
It's fine.
You forgot your pants where? What are you talking about,
that might be.
Sungal? What are you talking about?
That's why Ike's ahead. I just noticed now that he's going to go get returned.
Yeah, I always pick it up now. I don't pick it before.
Yeah, that's what I do. Because
Yeah, but right now it's 95 power. Headbutt would have been 78. Like you're
Yeah,
missing
but-
out on a lot of power for a lot of the game.
Yeah, but
I don't care.
Roaring Moon does not need the extra 20 power for the rocket
Yeah.
runs.
It's mostly the 20 or 5 extra PP that I prefer.
If anything, the PP.
Like
yeah, I guess,
Roaring
but-
Moon's got dig and headbutt. Like that's not a lot of attacking PP.
I've been using a lot of Dragon Claws though.
The person above me
You want
wrote,
to-
I forgot my pants in Spanish. Damn it, MVF. MVF is trying to speak Spanish in my chat.
No, he's stealing my spotlight.
That's one of those regrets I always had.
Oh.
In high school, I had the choice between French, Spanish. My first choice was German, but I got phased out that year. And then I chose French. I regret that so much. French is such a useless language. I never got to use it ever. At least with Spanish, you know, there's like, oh, actually, now that I think about it, I keep getting Spanish commercials for my Amazon Prime, like videos. Yeah, Amazon Prime Video. Unfortunately, I can't turn the commercials off unless I'm watching on my PC and I'm watching on my smart TV. So I get commercials and it really pisses me off. And they're in Spanish too, which is even more annoying. Like, not only are they trying to sell me something, they're trying to sell me something in a language I don't even know.
I don't understand.
Like, I see it's body wash, but I don't know the name. I don't know. I
Oh,
don't even know if they sell it.
Speaking of, like, dumb YouTube features, YouTube is, apparently they're doing this new thing called, like, auto dub, where, like, if
I
there's,
fucking hate it.
yeah, you know what's dumb? I keep getting recommended Spanish channels that I have no interest in watching, all because it's auto dubbed. Like, YouTube just
Fucking
keeps
stupid.
recommending channels I'm not even subscribed to. Like, it's ridiculous. Like, your
Like-
For You page should be your
Ooh.
subscribers. It shouldn't be just random ass people.
Like, actually, literally today got a Scott video and it automatically dubbed it in Spanish, and it was like, what the fuck am I watching? I hate
They
this
sound
thing.
like, como me llamo es Venomoth.
Yeah. So fucking stupid. Yeah, I freaking hate it. Stupid AI, man. I fucking hate it.
Oh god.
Bree is definitely right. When the commercial's in a language you don't know, it is easier to ignore.
Disgusting. No, I'm
I
not
had to do
supposed
something
to
kind
do
of
that.
dumb. The very last trainer before Claire paralyzed me, and I had no access to a full heal or anything, so I used the paralysis cure berry.
Are you gonna go pick up the second one?
What? There's a second one?
Yes. So in the final city, in Johto, the Dragon City, if you go south of the Dragon City and you hug left, just continue hugging the left side, you'll pass
get
by an entrance to Dark Cave with 3 trees next to it. One of the trees has a second paralyzed cure berry.
Interesting.
MVF said Dratini.
I'm not that far yet. Thanks
Nobody
for
is.
the update though.
Dratini,
No.
Dratini. You know what's funny? When I was doing some crystal runs offline, I never once forgot the Dratini. It's only when I'm doing streams I forget the Dratini.
Interesting. Sounds like you have a pressure issue, or when you're under pressure, you forget small things. I learned that recently that I also have a pressure issue with basketball. I shoot like 30% on my own basketball hoop when I'm just playing by myself. But boy, when my boss comes out and we play basketball after we play Yu-Gi-Oh, I shoot like 10%. Like, and the worst part is like I tell him I'm way better when you're not here, and then he just doesn't believe me. I'm not kidding. I shoot like 30 when he's not there.
You sure?
Not
He's
watching.
probably thinking you're doing copium.
I might shoot better than 30. I might shoot like 35. But when he's there, I shoot like 10. Oh, it's so bad.
It's fine.
Interesting. I almost caught up to Ike. I don't know what I did.
Because I don't know how to play.
Well,
Nah,
you don't know how to
my
play enough to win the first run.
my not because I got lucky in the lance thingy, but like my routing is obviously not good. I'm not good at mapping in this game.
Yeah, I'm gonna ignore that one.
No, Kingdra hit me with one smoke screen. I missed like 3 times in a row.
I didn't even know she could use smoke screen. Always use.
That's
Dragon
like
Breath
her
thingy.
preferred first move.
You hear this guy? I didn't even know she could use smokescreen.
That's
thought
like
she got-
her go-to move. What did she
I
use?
thought she got,
against
like-
you surf?
Dragon Breath.
Someone,
I thought she got
I
good
really
AI.
need someone to
Wait.
kick this guy's ass.
Okay, this is so interesting because she basically only uses 2 moves. It's basically either surf or smokescreen. She rarely uses Dragon Breath.
I really thought she was always gonna use Dragon Breath because of good AI. I fucking swear to you.
Oh my
Because
god.
in both my runs, she only used Dragon Breath. I didn't know. I have no idea of this stupid gen. Like I have no idea of this
That's
gen.
what
Oh my
makes this
god.
gen so fun. You can't figure everything out. It's not a puzzle.
You have no
It's
idea.
like
what's
it's like
going on.
yes, you know the right move, but you know what would be better? Curveball.
Like I thought she got good AI because like in Gen 1 they do. Why wouldn't they have in this one? That was my reasoning basically.
All right, this is where I'm about to lose a lot of time to both of you because I'm about to go pick up rare candies that I'm sure you guys probably
I
just
already
decided
did.
not to get.
I already did pick up the rare candies. All of them. Except Whirl Island's candy, because I literally cannot remember how to get it.
Yeah, same.
I don't remember which island
No
it's
idea.
in. I haven't picked it up in so long.
Oh god, it's bottom. It's top left island.
Oh, it is?
But good luck doing in the dark.
I mean, I can do Rock Tunnel Dark. I'm sure I can do that, but the problem is I haven't practiced. So I was trying to get it. I actually flew to Cianwood and was surfing around. I'm like, I don't remember. I'm just going to skip it. In this game, it's based on damage rolls, and if they don't like the damage rolls, they set up instead. So yeah, that's why it feels a little more random.
But why are Ike's damage rolls different than everyone else's?
Oh, no, it's your overlay.
Yeah, I know. I don't know.
I don't know.
My overlay doesn't manipulate anything. It doesn't even manipulate the IVs, which I want it to.
My ROM does
To
it.
be, yeah, I know, but I'm saying like for just regular runs, I manually do it. I used to. I mean, don't get me wrong. I told MVF not to put it in automatically. But now that I'm not doing shinies anymore, it would be better if it just did.
Disgusting.
Pokerus and automatic 15 IVs.
Le cheating.
I mean, I don't like having to start with Pokerus. I don't do it in my own runs. Then again, we're doing a run where your opponents are shinies. It technically makes Lance easier because its stats are lowered. But all the random trainers get boosted stats because of how shinies work. Oops.
They're actually stronger. That's funny.
I'm just saying, I hope all this time investment I'm doing is going to be worth it.
Dang it, go back. Why? Just die like everything else.
Just die like everyone else before you.
I said thing.
Oh, I forgot to equip the pink bow.
These things happen.
They do. Stop hitting yourself. The Jinx just used Double Slap instead of Ice Punch. I wonder if it's one of those Fury Attack type of AI things. It has to be.
Never seen that before. This is not good actually.
That two just went for. Oh, it has quick attack. Never mind.
I don't like this, but we'll live, I suppose.
This will be really cutting it close if I want my strategy to work for Lance. This is cutting it really close. I need to get to Lance at level 50. And I'm 48 on Koga. I think I might just barely get it.
I finished Will with 45 HP remaining. That is so much lower than I expected.
What's with the Quirk of Fury attack again? I don't know. Just the AI has a chance to just use that move instead of its other moves for some reason. I don't know why. You'd have to ask Scott or Snowy. All right, let's see if
that one person too.
No, it happens to multiple people. Technically, it happens with Blaine. Blaine's Rapidash.
I can't refute that. That Rapidash, I only ever see it use Fire Blast ever.
Night Slash, no. I lived at 2 HP on the Machamp.
You ever notice how Crobat basically has a healing move?
I beat Bruno first try at 2 HP. Let's go. But then again, I did get a reset on Karen last time, so let's see if I get that reset. Oh, got the sand
You
attack.
ever notice how Bruno basically has a healing move for his Crobat? Because his strategy every single time is double team followed by using
Toxic.
full restore and then toxic. But he always goes full restore turn 2.
Oh my god.
That
Okay, waste time.
I just iked Bruno.
I lived at 2
He
HP
missed
for
cross
Bruno.
chop.
Okay, my strat's gonna work. Love it when it happens.
All this time preparing by using rare candies, and then he just misses cross chop so casually.
I only need to dodge one and I'm not doing it.
Dodge one what? Are you on Lance?
One Thunder Wave only, yeah, but I'm not doing it. It's only one, literally. I don't
Oh
need
my
to
god,
dodge
I am
two.
so
only need to
retarded.
dodge one. I don't want to use rest. Don't make me use rest.
I was actually gonna completely destroy Lance, but I forgot to use an elixir, and I was out of return. That's embarrassing.
Don't worry, I made sure to flash my badges right in front of Lance to prove that I had beaten everybody.
Your brother, I'm the alpha male here. Okay, 2 resets, not that bad, I guess.
2 resets, huh? Well, what if I told you I just beat Lance at 0 resets with near full health?
Rest will do that.
No, I don't have rest.
You pick the item then, or you have you got Dragon Dance.
Yep, I got Dragon Dance before Lance. That was my strat.
Did you do extra training?
I did, yes.
No, it's easy as
And I got
get the candy,
and I got some extra candies. But like it was cutting it
what?
close. It was cutting it close though. I beat Karen at level 50. And I only
What
had
did you do
6
to get 2
candies.
more levels?
I fought some of the Victory Road trainers.
I just first tried Lance.
I fucking hate you both.
I got the paralyzed. Oh, that was close.
like
That was,
I knew
I got the
obviously.
paralyzed miss.
You
like,
got
my
2
initial plan was
paralyzed misses
getting-
then? That means you have to have never been paralyzed.
What? I only need 1 paralyzed miss.
Only you
No,
only need one. I don't know
wait,
why you guys
'cause- wait.
you need 2. You only need
Why
one.
do you
Oh.
keep saying 2? The third
Wait a
one
minute.
doesn't
Only one.
paralyze you.
Oh, okay. I
Yeah.
forgot the 3rd one doesn't.
Yeah, you only need 1. The thing is, my initial plan was getting Dragon Dance by Bruno, but I have no idea how the experience works in this game, so
I did not
I
see it
clearly
happening.
was not able. Yeah. Apparently, you cannot make that happen.
I feel like I'm gonna get the award for most improved because I had that 107.
It's usually my job to get most improved.
Yeah, well, I got absolutely curb stomped that first game, and it was mostly me doing the curb stomping to me.
You know what's
That's
funny?
what happens when
I've
you play very
I've done
badly.
several crystal runs so far, since I started doing Crystal again, I have never once actually encountered the 3 Magnemite guy yet. He has never caught me yet.
What?
Yeah, he literally has
He
not.
just caught me right now.
I spoke it out loud, too, because I knew he would see you if I said it out loud. Because isn't that how it
He
works?
catches me every other run.
Isn't that how it works, though? I just speak something into existence and it happens? Like, I would be telling Ike, hey, Ike, I actually forgot to get Spearow. And then Steve's like, oh, shoot, I didn't get the Spearow.
Good, yeah.
It happens. That kind of stuff happens a lot.
Yeah, that's fine.
I actually changed up my Kanto routing quite a bit.
What do you do differently?
Uh,
Other than just your early
Rock Tunnel. The main difference is
Yeah.
when I fly back to Saffron after the power plant, instead of going to Celadon, I go straight to Nugget Bridge. It's so that way I get a bit more training in before I do the gym leaders. I mean, it's not like they're hard or anything, but I don't know. Part of me thinks this is more step efficient, but I don't really know.
I don't know how that really affects the steps at all.
Efficiency.
Because I feel like if you're flying, you're doing the same amount of steps. The
Honestly,
difference is
I think it's
on one route you're flying to Saffron, and one route you're flying to Cerulean, and there's no
Yeah.
difference between the two.
I mean, I guess the perfect strat you could do is, like, you do, like, Erica then Sabrina, but I think the reason I changed it up is because lately I've been doing some Pokemon that does struggle at one of them, so I would do other things so I get more levels. It's actually what I do in Heart Gold. Like, when I do Heart Gold, I actually save the gym leaders for last. I just do, like, Nugget Bridge, Power Plant stuff, go to Pewter. I do all that first. And basically, if Blaine is the easiest gym leader, I will make him the first gym leader.
They did improve them in the remake, I
Right.
think.
They
Okay,
did.
well we didn't screw her up this time.
My first gym leader is actually going to be Misty. I did get this, right? I did.
Gotta say the run is very different with Earthquake. It's actually so much easier.
I actually forgot
You
to
were
teach
not
it.
you were not using Earthquake before?
I used it in
No,
the
I
first
had all
run.
special moves except for Return last run.
You madman.
I mean, Earthquake's not like super good, but having two just essentially 100 power moves is pretty solid.
I don't know, seemed useful in Koga to me.
Last run, I pretty much I didn't have shit. I had Bite for way too long.
Looks like it.
The worst part is I'm pretty sure I didn't even teach over Night Slash. Like it was straight up Bite. If Earthquake wasn't here, though, I might have just taught Shadow Ball for the simple fact that it's just a physical move and it's extra PP. Because this
Not the
psychic slot, whether it was Fire Punch or Flamethrower or it's Psychic, it's just not a good slot. Just 10 more PP of Shadow Ball would have been better.
Makes sense.
We're all pretty close.
Let's see, what badges what gyms did you beat so far?
No, I'm saying, oh, okay, never mind. I looked, all three of us were battling grass types. I'm like, oh, we're all on Nugget Bridge. And then I saw Speed was battling Erica. I'm like, oh.
Yeah, I already beat Misty and did the power plant stuff. Alright, I think I'm gonna go to... I better get the Lavender radio card. What I've been doing is, as soon as I return the power plant thing, I go get the expansion card immediately, instead of just saying, like, I'll get it later. I never remember.
Yep. Like, you ever crap, I just forgot.
If I ever got the radio card.
No. That's a very, very forgettable thing.
You know, one time I forgot the actual radio card in Kanto. Or not Kanto, in
Which-
Johto.
Which time do you pick up the oh my god, the part, the secret part? You pick it up first time you enter the gym or the second time?
The first time. I know the second time. I mean,
I always do it on the way to Misty.
Yeah. Like I fly in the town, I get the thing, and then I go Nugget Bridge. Yeah.
I always
No, you pick up. Wait, you're telling me you pick up the card after talking to the Rocket?
Yeah.
You could save yourself 5 steps by doing it on the way to Misty.
like, don't
Isn't
fall
it
for
worse,
this.
isn't it?
Don't fall
Oh,
for
okay.
this. He tells me you should say 5 steps, do it. Every time I've done it Steve's way, I forget.
But
It is-
you can't argue that it isn't 5 steps better.
But what if I want to save Misty for later? Because Misty tends to be one of the harder Kanto leaders. Even you can admit that.
Depending on the Pokemon you're using, I suppose. Yeah.
Shadow Ball would have helped if I had it for Misty.
Shadow Ball.
What are you laughing at? That could have worked.
Shadow Ball Misty.
You hearing this guy?
Because my PP, I'm actually gonna skip the Brock, save myself the 20 steps.
Yep, the Brock.
Do
Brock.
the Brock route where you only go to Brock as the
Yeah,
second to final gym leader.
I think all 3 of us, including Scott, proved that route was actually slower. I think
How?
we timed it.
Stupid.
There's no feasible way it's slower. I cannot think how in the world it could possibly be slower.
Well, I just
think
remember
about-
we
just
came to
think
the
about steps.
conclusion.
There's just no way it's slower.
Well, I came to the conclusion that hold on.
The only way it's slower is if you just forget to do something.
You forget to do something.
Well, I think
think
we proved
You,
like
you,
I
you're,
think
you're
s-
saving
dude,
the
you're interrupting
steps
me.
of walking through the city a second time.
What I was saying is I'm pretty sure Scott said like the fastest strat is just you fight Brock immediately then go south.
But it's not. It
I
might
don't
be
know. I don't
faster
do
to
that. I
think
don't do that
about.
I don't do that old strat anymore.
I just don't. I mean,
The only reason
you don't have to pass by Beedrill guy a second time, and
That was-
you save the steps of fighting or walking
Well-
through the city in the down direction.
yes, that was my original reason for doing it, but I quit doing it because Scott told me that spinner is one of those predictable spinners. Like he's always going clockwise, so I can actually
but
just
that
time it.
Doesn't matter if it's predictable. I'm saying that it's the steps. Just think about the steps, Mason.
Why would you keep caring about the steps?
Steps are the
Does
thing.
Steve
No,
really
you
care
have-
about his
you have to-
10,000
You have
steps?
to
Wait,
refute to me how it's faster stepwise.
Think about the repel
don't-
steps.
oh yeah, repel in pewter.
It's a pure city.
You know what's
Think
funny?
about that.
Steve sounds like the kind of guy who refuses to get in his 10,000 steps a day. He'll get 9,990. He'll save those
I'd be
10
absolutely
steps.
fine with that.
I'm not like trying to put my foot down and be like, this is right. I know I'm right, and then I'm wrong. But I'm like you have to tell me how I'm wrong. How is this wrong? Because you're saving the steps by going out of the gym in the down direction and passing the Beedrill trainer again. How am I? If I do it the other method, how in the world am I not? How am I saving those
Well,
steps?
I don't know.
How am I failing?
I can't think right
'Cause
now.
I don't have to walk those steps. You do.
Does it really add up to anything in the end, though? Like the whole 5
Well,
steps in
no,
the gym?
We're talking the same. I mean, we were talking 4 steps for the whole Misty secret
That's the that's
thing.
that's the same kind of reason that Zellspawn would give for like cutting the trees over, like going around the zoo to get to the safari zone. He'll be like, well, it saves you 12 steps. Like that's like a Zellspawn argument.
Well, it is 100. You're absolutely right. That is exactly what I'm talking about. you're right. In like as far as ease, like making the run easier, absolutely going and doing Brock first would make the run easier. It's easier to think about, it's easier to do. It's more straightforward because you're already there, you might as well do it. But as far as like, speed is concerned, I don't think it's faster. Also, PP wise, it's definitely not faster because my method of going down, I can pick up that elixir. Dang it, I felt like I was doing so good, and then I looked at speed, he's already in Mount Silver.
I've very much improved my overworlding and my menuing.
Yeah. I feel like I'm doing a really solid run. Like, this is one of my best runs in a while in Gen 2. Like, this is a really
so
good run
close.
for me, and I'm still losing. Like, I don't know how I can do better than what I'm already doing.
I think I will have a better run than the previous, which that's
Oh,
good for me.
man. 1 hour, 3 seconds. I was so close to sub-hour.
Nice.
Game time of 3:52.
My overlay did that pausing thing I mentioned earlier,
Dude.
where the step counter wasn't working for a moment. I had to go up and down a few times to get it to start.
You know, I've had to learn to do all that without any sort of repel counter, and I think it's made me faster because of it, because I'm not constantly staring at it.
What you're saying sounds true, but that it's not a crutch. It's a tool, so therefore I'm gonna go ahead and disagree.
Aw, Axe, you were watching Ike.
Oh god.
You lost.
It happened. It was bound to happen, I suppose. I failed the rocket, the dark tunnel thing.
Yay, I win.
No matter what, even though I
Yes.
lose, I feel really good about this
Yeah,
run.
Yeah,
know.
Steve, I actually kind of lucked through red. The first charm missed, and Thunder did not paralyze. All you actually need is
Thunder
plus
never
2.
paralyzed for me.
All you need is plus 2, because at plus 2, like...
No, absolutely that is not true. Last time I did plus 2, it didn't work. But last time I was also 65. What? I was a higher level last time, and plus 2 didn't work. That's not true at all.
No, here's the thing, though. At plus 2, the only thing... everything is a one-shot except for the Snorlax and the Venusaur, but what can they do to you? What's the point in setting up an extra 3 Dragon Dances on the Pikachu when you give it more chances to paralyze you?
The other funniest thing, I lost only because I got frozen.
You got frozen on red? I didn't even know that was possible.
Yeah, the Blastoise.
Okay, so at least I beat unoptimized Ike. I feel good about that.
Interesting. You
It's
only
like
need
when
one
you beat
dragon.
your 9-year-old prodigy brother who's really good at something. You know you're not going to be better than him for much longer, but you still feel good about it because you're still better than him, but only for like a year.
Yeah, you definitely need to.
In this case, it's only going to be a few weeks before Ike is better than me, if not 1 week.
Oh, okay, nice.
Hey, Steve, I think I was faster than you in both runs.
Yes. But I could definitely say that I peak performance this run. I feel very, very good about it.
I feel good about it too, yeah. I mean, only one of the resets was my fault. I got a reset on Lance because I forgot to use an elixir. But if you don't count that, I technically beat him with no resets. Alright, I got...
it's better than the last time.
I got 4th place. This thing was 12 seconds faster than Braviary, which is kind of surprising.
Exactly 4 hours in game time, so 1 hour. That's good.
Crap. I didn't put on the leaderboard early enough. I don't know what the game time is going to be.
Well, I said it out loud. So, like, if I ask someone to rewind, they can see what I said. The only Pokemon
I never said my game time out loud.
The only Pokemon that did better than Roaring Moon were Absol, Miraidon, and Farigiraf. Absol was because it had Swords Dance, and I think Absol was medium slow. Rhydon is just an absolute beast. This thing's special attack is so high, and Farigiraf is just one of the most broken Pokemon in this game. Like, imagine Girafarig, but an extra 30 points in every stat. That's essentially what this is.
Ooh. I just topped out E-Tornadus.
Eternatus.
E-Tornadus.
Eternatus. Oh.
Wait,
we never played-
Me mispronouncing an E to an O made it a
Wait.
completely different Pokemon to you?
I guess the back really saves a lot of time.
It sounded like you said Tornadus.
Oh, okay.
Wait, Tornadus. Did you do that run by yourself? It's not on my leaderboard.
I don't know.
Yeah, I think you did. Yeah, it's not on my leaderboard.
Reset.
Hey, I got the under. I was 5 minutes faster.
Level. And this Pokemon is spelled Roaring Moon. No, it's too wide. Okay, hold on. I'm
You-
prepared for this moment. Me, the Excel guru,
Steve.
knows about Control Enter.
I mean, Steve, don't you know? Didn't you notice the whole time you were playing? Did you notice Roaring Moon in-game was not spelled right?
Yeah, I did. I was gonna say I was missing the I at the very, very beginning, but I'm like, I know why. It's the for alligator effect.
I feel like that was the best letter to get rid of. Actually, I think the best letter to get rid of would have been the G, so it'd be like Roarin' Moon. I think that would have been
All right.
better.
Yeah.
There we go. Everybody can now see it is 11th place on the leaderboard. Very solid Pokemon. It only had a hard matchup against Bruno and Chuck. I noticed that's a very, very consistent problem amongst Pokemon who have a weakness to fighting type. Unlike Gen 1, fighting type is actually good in this game, or at least you can't just forget about it.
Yeah.
I like this.
All right, I'm going to deafen. All right, everyone. Thank y'all for stopping by. I do appreciate it. It was fun doing the crystal runs again. I don't know what Pokemon we're doing next week, but Ike is going to decide. But yeah, keep an eye out for tomorrow where Yellow with Clefairy will be out.